What's up, everyone? Here we are again for another Nothing is Perfect stream. I'm your host, Russell Holiday, and we're here to watch Game 7 of Colorado versus Dallas, the Avalanche versus the Stars. Who will come out on top and be moving on to the second round of the playoffs? We'll find out tonight. Watching together here on Nothing is Perfect. Should be a lot of fun. We're going to start off, as we always do, with the hello to all you beautiful people who are already in chat waiting for the game to get started. We'll go through the stats that you want, but you don't really need between Colorado and Dallas. Got a little new addition to that. You may also notice as well, if you are a member of the stream, there is a new custom emoji available to you guys. Where is it even on there? Let's see. Should be on there. Oh, yeah, there it is. Oh, mercy. Yeah, it's there available for you guys now. So we've got a new custom emoji in the shop. We'll see who figures that one out first. And then as well, we're going to be in the first intermission, we're going to have Dustin Boydell by. He's going to go over some of the latest Canucks news that we have going on lately. A couple things like Tocchet being fired, practice facility. Well, I guess Tocchet wasn't really fired. Tocchet deciding not to be a member of Vancouver Canucks anymore. During the second intermission, we're going to do a little bit of show and tell about the Dallas Stars and the Colorado Avalanche. I'll give you guys a little sneak preview of what that's going to look like. Look at that. Look at that beauty. Mike Modano. A Mike Modano rookie card, huh? It's a pretty good one, eh? Selected first overall by Minnesota in 1989. Yeah, pretty sick, right? So that'll be we're going to do some show and tell. We've got some, obviously this is the Minnesota North Stars, but they turned into the Dallas Stars. So there's Mike Modano. So you're going to see some of those for the show and tell for the second intermission. Okay? Yeah, and so everyone who is here, we do have memberships available. So if you hit the join button, there is a chance that you can get free custom emojis. But yeah, I did add a new one today, so have a look. And we'll see what happens. Let's start off by saying hello to you beautiful people then, shall we? Zach in the chat. Welcome back, Zach. Nice to see you. Saying Game 7. Yep, it is Game 7, Zach. Can you believe it? Ramji in the chat. Come on, Dallas, from a Canucks fan. So Ramji's here, cheering for the Dallas Stars. Hachiko says, Go Stars! Yep. Hachiko's here also cheering for the Stars, so no Colorado fans, I guess. And Hachiko's like, oh my god, my membership died. Oh no. Your membership died. And then Ameli's here. Ameli Ludo. What's up, Ameli Ludo? Hi. How's it going, brother? Welcome to the stream. I don't think I've seen you here before. My name is Russ Holiday. This is Nothing is Perfect. If you haven't been here before, welcome to the stream. If you have been here before, welcome back. What brings you over here? Calvin 99 Charlie. Wait, what? A new custom emoji? Oh no. Yeah, everyone here doesn't have it's an orca surfing? Question mark. Let's see. Let's have a look. Or maybe I'll just throw one in chat there. It's fin surfing. Here, I'll show you guys a big version of it. How about that? How about that? Is it here? Here it is. There's the new custom emoji, guys. So you can now use this one in chat. So anytime you want to do the wave, this one's called the wave. Pretty sweet, right? Not bad, eh? Finn on a surfboard riding the wave. You love to see it. Emeli Luto, what do you think? Will I get it? I put 20 to Hintz goal. Yeah, well, Hintz is really, really good. Well, how about this? Amelie, I will give you my answer once we do the stats that we want, but we don't really need. Okay? And then you'll understand if I think you're going to get it. And then Calvin99 Tyler says, Zach, you here? Use the custom emoji, please. And then Calvin99 Tyler says, it's an orca surfing. Yeah, and there it is. Do the wave. It's Finn riding the wave. Calvin99 Tyler, Russ, what a timing on the custom emoji. Laugh out loud. And then Tiger Jr. 24Y YouTube says, come on, Stars, go get the victory. Greetings from Germany. Ah, ja, das ist gut, ja. Tage. Mein Name ist Russell. Ich habe einen Schweinsfester und einen Bruder. Welcome, Tiger Jr. We've got a couple German Canucks fans that actually stopped by. We got German Canucks fans, so welcome from Germany, my dude. Nice to see you. Welcome to Nothing is Perfect. And Ichigo's doing a whale and a wave. Laugh out loud, Ichigo. All right. As I mentioned to Amelie, let's hop over to the stats that we want, but we don't really need. And I'll answer your question. So we're looking at the Avalanche playing on Saturday in the playoffs. They have played on Saturday in the playoffs 65 times. They're overall 44-21 on Saturdays. So they're very good on Saturday in the playoffs. When they're playing at home, they're really good. They're 28-7 on Saturdays in the playoffs. When they're playing away, they're still 2 games above 500. They've won 16 games on a Saturday in the playoffs already and only losing 14. So this will be their 31st time playing on a Saturday in the playoffs. We're looking at March the 3rd. They've played on March the 3rd 3 times. They are 3-0. They have never lost on March the 3rd to Colorado Avalanche. So that's a really, really good stat for them. They've only played once at home. They're 1-0, and away they're 2-0 on March the 3rd. So will the Colorado Avalanche continue with their streak of never losing on May the 3rd? Stars playing on Saturday in the playoffs. They've done it 64 times in their history. They're 34-30, so not bad, not bad. And at home, however, they are 16-16, so they're actually 500 at home on Saturday. The Stars are. So a neutral stat for them, and they're actually better on the road on Saturday during the playoffs. When you're looking at the Stars on May the 3rd, they've played 8 games on May the 3rd in the playoffs. They're 3-5. They're 2-0 at home. So on May the 3rd, the Colorado Avalanche are 2-0 on the road, and the Dallas Stars are 2-0 at home. So whoever wins this game will be able to hand the first loss on this date, May the 3rd. They are 1-5 on the road on May the 3rd, so they must be happy that they are playing in Dallas. If you're looking at the Avalanche versus the Stars, they've played 44 times in the history of these two franchises. The Avalanche are 23-21. So they're 2 games above 500. They're actually better in Dallas during the playoffs at 13-10. They're a game below 500 at home against the Stars. If you're looking at the Stars versus the Avalanche on Saturday, they've played 9 times on Saturday. The Avalanche are 6-3. They're 2-2 at home, 4-1 on the road. So they're actually really, really good in Dallas on Saturday. Interesting. So that also means that Dallas is looking pretty weak there. So the stats that you want but you don't really need are pointing to a Colorado victory in Game 7. Now, the little tweak that I made to the stats that you want but you don't really need is we're going to have the all-time playoff leaders against the Dallas Stars and the all-time playoff leader against the Colorado Avalanche. So the current leader in goals and assists and points for the Colorado Avalanche against the Dallas Stars is Nathan McKinnon. He's got 13 goals. He's got 15 assists. He's got 28 points in 20 games played. He is also the all-time leader. And this is talking about a team, the Avalanche, may I remind you, that has players like Milan Hajduk, Joe Sakic, Peter Forsberg, all these guys. McKinnon has beat them all out in the overall. So he is the all-time leading scorer against the Dallas Stars in the playoffs. We're looking at the Dallas Stars' current leading scorer versus the Avalanche. Sagan has 7 goals in 20 games. Heiskanen has 11 assists in 14 games. And Hintz, there it is. There's your answer. Hintz has 18 points in 18 games. So, Emeli, if that answers your question, Hintz is the current highest scoring player against the Avalanche in the playoffs. If we switch things over to the all-time for the Dallas Stars. Brett Hull is the leading scorer of all time against the Colorado Avalanche, and the Mike Modano's got 15 assists. Brett Hull has 8 goals. Mike Modano takes the overall, so he's got 21 points in 24 games. But as I mentioned, Hintz with 18 points. Tiger Jr., I'm actually a Stars fan and trying to fight myself through the night. Good. We're here to support you. That's what we're here for, buddy. It's all about supporting each other. Welcome, Tiger Jr. Mike Modano is so good. Russ Gang! What's up, Mike Torrance? Welcome to the chat. Nice to see you, buddy. And then Calvin NHL says, I wonder how much points Joe Sakic got the playoffs compared to Nate Dogg. Well, I can tell you it's not very much fewer, right? So stats. Let's go have a look since Calvin wanted to see it. Avalanche all-time points leader. Oh, sorry, playoff points leader. Leader versus Stars. There you go. Joe Sakic, like I said, not far behind. He's got 21 points in 24 games played. Cale Makar, Peter Forsberg, Rantanen, Hayduk, right? So lots of big names on this list. And Sam Girard, that's actually interesting too. Sam Girard. So yeah, Nathan McKinnon, and then Joe Sakic's actually number 2. So good eye, Mr. Calvin. All right, let's hop over to these stats between these two teams for so far through the playoffs. Obviously, the series is at 3-3. Colorado took the first game 5-1. Dallas took the second game 4-3, and then took the third game 2-1 in overtime, both of those games being in overtime. Colorado came back with a shutout, 4-0 over Dallas in Colorado. And then Dallas came back winning in Dallas 6-2, and then the thing shifted back to Colorado, Mile High City. Colorado came out with a big 7-4 win, and then the game happening tonight, May 3rd at 8 o'clock Eastern time, which is 5 o'clock Pacific time. Nathan McKinnon has 10 points through this 6-game series so far. Rantanen, hilarious, former Colorado Avalanche, also with 8 points through the first 6 games of this series. Nathan McKinnon with 6 goals, so he's got a goal per game in this series. Rupe Hintz with 4 goals so far through 6 games, so another good one there for you, sir. Emily. And then Nathan McKinnon also leading in assists. He's got 4 assists. Mikko Rantanen with 6 assists. We're looking at the goaltenders so far in this series. It has been mostly Blackwood. Wedgwood got in for a little bit of relief. But overall, it has been Blackwood for the Colorado Avalanche. He's gone 3-3. He's got a 2.65 goals against average and just under a 90 save percentage. He's also got the 1 shutout. Jake Ottinger, again, has played the majority of the time, 3-3. He's got a 2.99 goals against average and just over a 90% save percentage, almost a 91% save percentage. And then Casey DeSmith seeing a little bit of action as well as Scott Wedgwood, but Wedgwood not allowing a single goal. Not bad, eh? When we're looking at the team stats, you've got the Colorado Avalanche at 15.8%, which is 14th out of 16th. So their power play has been pretty bad. And then the Dallas Stars comes in at 7 out of 16, so they're right in the middle, 26.3%. Penalty kill wise, the Colorado Avalanche coming in 10th, so bottom half of the league in the playoffs out of 16 teams, 73.7%. It hasn't been great. Penalty kill for the Dallas Stars has been decent. They're 3rd place in the whole league through the first round of play, 84.2%. Face-off wise, the Avalanche take it a little bit. They're at 50.9%, 7th best. And then face-off wise for the Dallas Stars, they're 10th. So on the bottom half of the league, 49.1%. Goals for the Colorado Avalanche are 6th best, and goals against their 5th best. And then the Dallas Stars are actually tied. Both of their stats are 11th, 2.83 goals for, 3.67 goals against. And again, another one of those times where by looking at these stats here, it does not seem like it should be a 7th game. It should be over already, right? But it is what it is. Sometimes you don't play the game on paper. Well, you never play the game on paper. They play it on ice. Sweet. And then it will be the other game tomorrow between the Blues and the Jets will also be Game 7 tomorrow. So they'll be able to figure out that series then. But tonight, we're here to watch the Dallas Stars versus the Colorado Avalanche. Back to the bar. Thank you to whoever just subscribed. I appreciate it. If that was you, Tiger, or if that was you, Emelly, and I appreciate you for being here to support the channel. We're going to be live today for the Dallas Stars versus the Colorado Avalanche. Obviously, we're here right now. We have not figured out what we're going to do for the second round, but once the playoffs come out, the playoff schedule comes out for the second round, we're going to figure out what we're going to be doing there. And then we're also going to be live for every single Stanley Cup final game, which should be a lot of fun. And then as well, we're going to be live for the majority, if not all of the Wednesdays during the playoffs as well. Wednesday's a really good day for me to stream, so we will be live every Wednesday, unless there's no game, of course. But then maybe we'll just go live to do a breakdown. But who knows? Calvin and Charlie, Soilers and Vegas should be a good matchup. Not bad, not bad. Soilers and Vegas beating the crap out of each other could be fun. Oh, well, I'm just going to take this moment since we have a minute. I'd like to propose a toast to everyone here who is here already. And of course, to evil! Oh, yeah, there we go. First sip of the day. It's a tasty one again. It's a pretty good emoji, eh? Created another image today, but I don't know if I should show it. I think it's a cursed image. To Coke, says Calvin 99 Charlie. Yep. Hashtag you love to see it. It's funny because throughout this entire playoffs, they always say that the game's going to start at 5 o'clock, and then it's like 10 after 5 o'clock, and nothing has happened yet because they're just like doing warm-ups and stuff. The absolute opposite of what they do in like baseball and stuff. Or it feels like in baseball, it's just like immediately they start at the exact time they're going to say they're going to start. Then we wouldn't have time for all the talking heads to get together and chat about it. Only one game on this Saturday night. And you got all the bigwigs out. No Gazdic on the Hockey Night in Canada panel. You got Elliot Friedman in his striped suit today. Also, did you guys actually, I'll look this up. They broke down the records of both coaches in the in game 7s. Let me pull that up. Where is it here? Okay, here it is. Look at this, guys. Jared Bettner in game 7 has never won a game as a coach in game 7. Whereas Dallas head coach Pete DeBoer has an 8-0 record. So stats that you want but you don't really need. Here's a really good one. Oh, I've got Jets versus Blues on the screen. What am I doing with my life? What am I doing with my life, people? Gotta fix that. We ain't doing Jets versus Blues. We are doing Avalanche versus Stars. Bam. Updated. Will they be able to reverse this? Or are we doomed forever, people? Back to the bar. All right, let's go a poll question 2. Our first poll question of the day. Here we are. Will there be more game 7s in the second round? There we go. Okay, first poll question of the day. Will there be more game 7s in the second round? Yes, no, maybe. I hope so. First poll question of the day, people. See what you're gonna think about that one, guys. It looks like they are delayed. Yeah, they always are, Tiger Jr. I would say usually by the time things actually drop the puck, it's usually like 15 to 20 minutes after 5 o'clock for them to get things started. So we shall see what happens. Maybe we'll take this minute. Let's have a look at the overall leaders in the NHL playoffs while we were waiting for this game to get started. See who the best players are right now. So let's have a look at that. Connor McDavid, best in the playoffs so far, played in 6 games. He's got 11 points. Nathan McKinnon's got 10 points in 6 games, so he has a chance to catch him tonight. Cam Fowler getting his 10th points last night, which is pretty hilarious. This is the most points he's ever scored in the playoffs. He's tied his record, but he did it in 10 games less than he had before. Now look at his points per game. Connor McDavid, most points per game. Cam Fowler, 3rd best, which is hilarious. Plus minus wise, Broberg, look at that. St. Louis's Broberg is a +9, and then Wallman's a +8. That's craziness. Wallman the Wall doing the gritty out there in Edmonton. Jacob Chikrin also a +7. So some really good numbers there for some of these guys. And you got to love it. Washington has got two guys, Chikrin and Carlson, who are a defensive pair, who are +6 and +7. And also a 0.6 points per game for Chikrin. So he's doing everything apparently for Washington this year. Tiger Jr., 24 YouTube. Okay, well, it's just my first time to watch, so I don't have a clue how things work. That's all good. No problem, my dude. It's all good. That's what we're all here for. Half the time, we're just trying to figure out what's going on together. Because life is chaos. Life is chaos. Penalty minutes. Who's got the most penalty minutes? Oh, man. Logan Stanley of your Winnipeg Jets. 42 penalty minutes so far. Can you believe that? 42 penalty minutes. Luke Shed not far behind also. Winnipeg got the top 2 guys at 42 and 32. And Stanley doesn't have a single point either. Oh, whoopsies. What about total ice per game? Oh, Dumoulin out of the playoffs. But Thomas Harley, look at that. Playing for Dallas tonight. He's played more ice time per game than anyone still remaining. So Thomas Harley getting a workout after showing so well at the Four Nations Cup. Colorado, and then Cale Makar's not far behind him at 26.49 minutes per game so far, which is pretty crazy. And then shorthanded goals. Oh, we got a bunch of ones. How about game-winning goals? Anyone's got multiple? Yep. Nate Schmidt, former Vancouver Canuck, with 2 game-winning goals so far in the playoffs. Nathan McKinnon also has 2. Kyle Connor has 2. And Brett Howden also has 2. Got 4 players who have won 2 games off their stick. And then power play points. Who's the power play merchant? Oh, it looks like Kempe's a power play merchant. And so is Cam Fowler. We got a few guys, though. Mitch Marner also using the power play to get his point totals high. It must suck during OTs when the concession stands close after you've been drinking all game, then having a drink and water. You're very right, Calvin. I've been there. They shut it down, and you're like, oh my gosh. Now I have to wait for a water fountain? Goaltending wise, let's have a look at them. So yeah, obviously there's a bunch of goalies that have 4 wins. But obviously Frederick Anderson does not have 4 wins because he was injured and did not play the final game there. Save percentage wise though, Bobrovsky, no, that's not right. Wedgwood and Schmid, both with 100% save percentage. But if you're looking at goalies that have played multiple games, Frederick Anderson is looking real good, and Logan Thompson as well. Very, very cool. Goals against average, 9.07 for Charlie Lindgren. Oh my goodness. Got to go back to the board for that. Oh yeah, Marc-Andre Fleury. Look at that. So funny. Time on ice. Yeah, Stolarz playing all the minutes for the Toronto Maple Leafs. Any points for the goaltender so far? Not a single point in the playoffs. And only 3 shutouts. Bobrovsky, Allmark, and Blackwood, all with 3 shutouts so far. Drink and water, question mark? Laugh out loud. Messed it up the second time. Crying. Sounds like you should drink and water, Calvin. Calvin's laughing and crying. And then team stat wise, Carolina Hurricanes, Florida Panthers, Washington Capitals, all winning their series 4-1. Goals for Edmonton scoring 27, more than anyone else in the playoffs so far. Oh, St. Louis not far behind. So you got St. Louis and the Kings. St. Louis still alive. The Kings have been knocked out despite all the goals they scored, probably as a result of them giving up more goals than anyone else at 27 against those Edmonton Oilers. Yeah, goal against per game. 4.5 against the Kings. Whoops. Penalty, a power play. The Kings power play was deadly. 40%. Well, they got knocked out. Penalty kill wise, the Carolina Hurricanes did not give up a single power play goal. That's pretty crazy. Skytrain Elephant's here. What's up, Skytrain Elephant? Ottinger. Oh, are you doing it? Okay, you're cheering for the Avs, so it's like Ottinger. Go, Avs, go! Welcome, Skytrain Ellison. Nice to see you, buddy. Charlie Waffle. Gonna do the 1.5 goals first period. Russ is the man. What's up, Charlie Waffles? Welcome back, my dude. Nice to see you. KJ Brazy says, salutations, all. Welcome back, KJ Brazy. Calvin and Charlie. It's sad flower is Dunskies. Put a fork in him. Laugh out loud. Yep. And then KJ Brazy squared. What's up, KJ Brazy squared? How's it going, my dude? Nice to see ya. Got KJ Brazy and KJ Brazy squared in the house, people. Can you believe it? Where the heck are my talking points? Oh, there's the talking points. Make sure everything's set up for Dusty for the second period. Dusty's back! Should be nice to see Dustin again, eh, guys? Dustin being here for the first period. Thanks, Charlie Waffles. So you're hoping that there's only 1 goal in the first period, eh? Skytrain Elephant, it's time to shatter Pete DeBoer's Game 7 record and give him 1 beside the 8. Yep. Skytrain Elephant, Colin, Colorado winning today. Is KJ rounded if the other one is squared? Cubed. Oh, KJ's cubed. No big D. sketchy enough. Avs will exercise their Game 7 demons tonight. The power of Makar compels you. The power of McKinnon compels you. The power of Landeskog compels you. That's how I imagine it's going to go. Testing your ball knowledge. Balls? What? What do you mean balls? My ball knowledge? I think I know my balls pretty good. Yep, can't get two. All right. So you're hoping there's only one goal in the first period, eh? All right, looks like we're actually getting close to game time now. It's 5:20, like I said. It's usually 20 minutes after. Because the, you know, they like to keep us waiting. All right, Charlie Waffle, we'll see what happens. Shouldn't take too long for us to know. 20 minutes time, and we'll see. How much money did you put down, by the way, Charlie Waffles? Onger lost only one Game 7, and he made 64 saves, which is wild. Okay, they're lining up at center. This is great. Landeskog on the ice. The puck has been dropped. We are underway in Dallas. I'll give you guys a countdown. 53, 52, 51, 50, 49, 48, 47, 46, 45, 44, 43, 42, 41, 40, 39, 38. There we go. Parker Kelly, Jack Drury, Logan O'Connor. The fourth line for the Colorado Avalanche. Devon Taves and Cale Makar are the top defensive pair for the Colorado Avalanche. 8:21 Detroit time. Ha ha! Interesting. They don't have a shot clock on this feed because we're getting the American feed. The Sportsnet people have not actually sent anyone down to Dallas. We're just getting the ESPN feed, apparently. Oh, yes, Detroit time. So you guys are in the Eastern time zone. $50. Ooh, $50. Just a little bit of skrill, eh? Kevin Anichar. They're not enough because he's still putting money down. Laugh out loud. All right. Play's back underway after the puck went out of play in the Dallas zone. They get it out to center. They lose it there. Marchment gets it down low, puts it to the front of the net. Intercepted there by Devon Taves. He gets it over to McKinnon, who skates it through center. He's got Niches with him. Drops it for him. Shot. Onger with a save. Good play by McKinnon to Niches. Good shot. Good save. That is the, looks like that'll probably, oh, 2 shots now for Colorado. Dallas hasn't tested Blackwood yet. Makar rings it in around the boards. Comes all the way back up to the blue line. Dallas is there. Oh, no. Colorado knocks a man down. They're going to go to the box now. After getting a couple shots to start, now it's a 6-on-5. Dallas has pulled Oettinger. The crowd stands in anticipation. Wyatt Johnson. Castle Siege, where are you? Your favorite players out there trying to get a goal. 6-on-5. Very tight formation from Colorado. Taking up the... Dallas is being kept to the outside, though. Not really looking dangerous to the middle yet. There, it's a shot. Goes off of a crowd in front. I don't know if that's going to count as a shot at all. But it looks like it went off of somebody and out of play. Kelly. Uh-oh. You don't like when you go out there for one of your few shifts, Parker Kelly, to take a penalty. Not a great way to start the game. Putting your team down. Oh, he just literally grabs the guy. Labushkin goes down pretty easy, though. Yeah. Labushkin went down pretty easy, so let's keep an eye on that. Is Labushkin known to be a diver? KJ Brazy, I was Avs fan adjacent back when they had Sakic, Forsberg, and Wah. Yeah. You mean when they had this guy? Little sneak preview for show and tell. Did you see that? Big Hog Hockey. Guys, I'm sorry I forgot. There was a game today. I not be talking for a bit, but I will be watching on my TV. I will be chatting later. Just so you know, I'm cheering for Dallas. Let's go Stars! Welcome, Emmanuel. Nice to see you, buddy. Welcome to chat. Rantanen loses the puck for a second. Puts it over for Harley. Harley puts it in front. Tipped on net. Hintz picks it up behind the net after the puck misses, and it skips past Rantanen on the blue line. He'll have to take it back at center ice. Hintz gets it into the corner. Rantanen skates in on the forecheck. Colorado intercepts it. Duchesne trying to get the puck back. He managed to get back for Harley. And then Wyatt Johnston puts it in behind the net for Rantanen, who puts it up for Hintz, but Hintz couldn't get a shot off, being checked there. Colorado boxing up in front of their own net. Really tight formation, too. Managed to get the puck all the way down the ice. Stealing it away, chipping it down the ice. KJ Brazy, I finally got the Apple thing last night, Calvin. Laugh out loud. Red on the outside, white on the inside. KJ Brazy. Welcome, KJ Brazy. You finally arrived on the joke. Calvin Island Charlie. My mom, when I wasn't an orphan, she's like Avs because of Joe Sakic. Not sure if she's still an Avs fan. Laugh out loud. Oh, you did. Ha ha ha. Charlie Waffles there aren't supposed to call penalties in Game 7. I know, right? Who knows what they're going to do, Charlie Waffles, though. Things have been really, really weird lately. Oh, puck gets blocked in front. Man, I don't know why he didn't look ahead. His teammate had come out of the box. Kelly had, and he did not get the pass. Now what's happening? Did the puck go out of play? Walensky with a rush up the ice, shorthanded, but didn't see his man coming out of the box. Wyatt Johnston tipping it towards the net, and Hintz couldn't get a second touch on it. And that one ends up just going wide. Hintz just missing that puck. Major Dow, or Minor Dow, showing up and gifting a membership. No context. Hadn't even said hello, and he shows up and he's like, gifted membership. Thank you very much, Minor Dow. We appreciate you showing up to the channel and gifting a membership. Going out to Hachiko. Hachiko getting the gifted membership. And then KJ Brazy, Sakic, certified beauty, eh? Yeah, Burnaby shows Sakic. One of the greatest of all time. And I mean, he is still running the Colorado Avalanche. So if your mom does like Joe Sakic, you can let her know that he is the GM now. Oh man, Natchez gets knocked on his booty. Down on the ground, gets back up. Charlie Waffles, sub y'all. I want to see Russ's wife. Oh, Charlie Waffles, you missed it. She showed up last game for a minute. She was like right here. She was just like. So you have to go through the stream yesterday, but I wouldn't recommend it. It's like 3 hours of video to go through. But yeah, sub if you want. Once we get this up to 1,000, my wife will appear for a full stream. It's going to be crazy. Calvin and Charlie. Charlie, he done showed his wife already. Laugh out loud. Minor Dow's like, Hachiko got it! And then KJ Brazy's like, hype! All right, so the shots are 2-piece now. Colorado's trying to get some more control. Nishushkin tries to get it. Ends up losing it. Goes up the boards. Flipped off the boards and out to center. Nishushkin picks it up there. Gets hit on the half boards. Gets it down low, though. Still on the forecheck. Looking like he's waiting for a change. Coyle's out there now. Charlie Coyle. But he can't get it. Rantanen skates in on it. Can't get the puck in the Colorado zone, though. And they'll move it out. Liam Bichelle is 6'7", 231 pounds. That's ridiculous. He plays for Dallas. Like twice already now. Laugh out loud. And Skytrain House like, Minor Dow, hype! How'd you go? I love you, Major Dow. Thank you. Damn, I missed it. No hints to give by Blackwood. No hints to give by Blackwood. Yeah, I missed both times. But I'll see her when I get my French lady portrait. Yeah. Yeah, for sure. And then Hachiko just lost his. I lost mine before that him. That's not fair. Crying. Minor Dow is just playing music now. Minor Dow, I won some money today. Ooh, Minor Dow. How'd you win money? Was it poker? What were you playing? KJ Brazy, right, Calvin? We're naked out here. Hachiko used the new emote. Video poker again. Oh my goodness, Minor Dow. Getting all the luck in the video poker, eh? Hachiko! Starting to wave! Look at it. It's just like, it's Finn riding a surfboard. Naked guns. Laugh out loud. Puck is knocked down in the Dallas zone. Colorado fighting to get control. Dallas fighting to get it out of the zone. Defenseman pinches down from the point. Wraps it around behind the net. Drury's there trying to dig it out. Now O'Connor digs it out, but he gets it back to the half boards. And then Dallas can get it out. Puck gets all the way back down into the Dallas zone. Harley takes it there. He makes a pass. Ends up hitting something, though, and stays in the zone. Colorado trying to get it down low. Landeskog. But it gets stopped there. Colorado bounces the puck out to center where Dallas intercepts it. Minor Dow. Do the wave, do the wave, do the wave! Throw it, us a towel or something, laugh out loud. Here you go. Have a towel. Oh, Blackwood makes a glove save. Oh, it looks like it's a penalty for high sticking. And Chushkin took one in the face. Seeing if there's any blood. Uh-oh, Jamie Benn going. Oh, what? Minor Dow? Minor Dow just shows up and drops 5 gifted memberships. David W., Leah Herring, KJ Brazy, Mike Torrance, and Milosh getting the free gifted memberships courtesy of Minor Dow. Thank you very much, Minor Dow. That's very much appreciated. You're a gem. Dobby appreciates you. Going straight to his college education. Looks like they're reviewing it. Let's see. They're reviewing it maybe because it's a cross check right to the face. Oh my goodness. That's got to be a 5-minute. Double minor for sure is what Ray Ferrar's saying. And while they review it, looks like they're going to a commercial break. That's wild. Minor Dow showing up, gifted 5 gifted memberships. And as I mentioned, David W., Leah Herring in the chat, watching from the shadows, KJ Brazy, Mike Torrance, and Milosh all getting a free gifted membership. Thank you very much, Minor Dow. You're a gem. You're a beauty. I appreciate you. KJ Brazy's laughing and crying. Calvin 99 Charlie, no rush hour. Yeah. No hand towels. Yeah. Big Hog Hockey. Is there a new membership emoji? There is. Yes, sir. Says KJ Brazy. Yo, says KJ Brazy. Yes, says Minor Dow. Minor, a real one. Yep, he sure is. Tau, you the man, says KJ Brazy. Minor Dow. You got it, KJ. Skytrain Alpha. Jamie getting the double. Yeah. I think they're looking at it now. They might even upgrade it to a major. But yeah, right now they're calling it for a double minor for high sticking. But if they look at that, maybe, man. Hachiko, Calvin snubbed again. LMAO. KJ Brazy, always. Minor Dow. Gifting a number membership. That one goes out to Gary Wiseman. And then he does it again. He's trying desperately to get one for Calvin 99 Charlie. Jazz gets one now. Everyone's watching from the shadows. We haven't seen Gary Wiseman say anything yet. But he's here and he got a gifted membership. And Jazz, Jason Nager's here. We haven't seen him yet either. Oh my goodness. Minor Dow, you're going crazy out in here. Let's go, says Zach. So it is just a double minor. I can't believe that's only a double minor. I would have called that a major. Just a cross check to the face. Brutal. Gifted hype major. All the wrong people just saying laugh out loud jokes. Minor Dow, don't know hype, says Skytrain Alpha. Minor Dow, yes. Wow. Straw Gary as well. a 6th gifted membership. Damn, but relax. I was just kidding. Don't have to gift until I get one. I was kidding. KJ Brazy's like, wave! Look at the wave! And then Zach's using the new gifted emoji too. I do like the picture. Like, I do like this new picture. This is the new gifted emoji. The custom emoji. But I feel like, I wonder if, is Finn too small? Like, do we need to change this up? Because we can change it, but what do you guys think? Minor Dow, don't know hype. Hat-trick hype! And Zach's like, jazz! And Minor Dow's like, yes! Oh yeah, Colorado on the power play. Nichushkin getting high sticked. Makar with the puck. McKinnon on the half boards. But it's down low for Nitches. And then Landeskog gets a shot away, but it gets blocked. Comes out to center. Makar collects it there. 2:52 left to go in the power play. 10:23 left to go in the first period. Colorado, Dallas currently tied 0-0. And Emmanuel's like, 7 gifted memberships. Whoop, whoop. And then this is low-key funny. Laugh out loud. And Charlie's like, me? Charlie, make sure you've got your gifted memberships turned on too. And I will show you what to do. All right, here it is. So if you guys haven't done it yet, make sure if you want to receive gifted memberships on this channel, click on the you need to opt in. Once you opt in, you will get click the join button. Click the 3 dots beside the join button. Gift settings, toggle the options to allow receiving gifts. Okay, so make sure you guys have all done this, all right? KJ Brazy. Tao single-handedly paying for Dobby's. Single-handedly paying for Dobby's college education. Yes, KJ Brazy. Natchez up to McKinnon on the half boards. McKinnon in the face-off dot. Puts it down for Natchez. Natchez trying himself. Gets blocked by Ottinger. And then Nathan McKinnon does well on the half boards trying to get the puck back. But Colorado can't come up with control. What are you doing? Minor now. 10 gifted memberships going out. You're crazy, man. How much money did you win? B-Dog, Brian Anderson, Michael LeBlanc, Daniel Lazak, Mimi, Neverick, Snickersnatcher, People's First Yukon, Mason Farquhar, Brian Sinclair, all getting gifted memberships from Minor Dow. Woo! That's crazy, man. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So there is one more donated, one more free gifted membership to go out, people. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, no. They all went out. They all went out. We're good. Thank you very much, Minor Dow. You are going to educate Dobby all on your own. Dallas picks up the puck. They get it out to the center ice. McCard's there to pick it up. Passes all the way up to the Dallas blue line. Landeskog loses it for McKinnon. McKinnon spins it to the middle. Gives the puck away. Now Granlund will come in shorthanded just to kill some time. Tries to cut to the front of the net, but Taves is not fooled. Minor Dow's like, Dobby. And then Paragrapher Pro gives 10 gifted memberships. I don't know if there's anyone else who can even receive a gifted membership right now. But Dustin shows up with the 10 gifted memberships. Oh, puck goes just wide. Nichushkin chopping it on net. Duran's there now. Nelson to the front of the net. Coyle in the front. Trying to come with the puck. Ottinger can't cover. Nelson puts it back to the blue line. Taves is there. He puts it back down for Nelson. Nelson to the half boards to Nichushkin. And then the Dallas Stars are able to get to center and then chip it all the way down the ice. And that's going to be icing. And the Dallas fans are all on their feet, cheering the fact that their team just killed off a 4-minute double minor. Wild. Yeah, so now that Dustin has donated 10 gifted memberships, there is 10 gifted memberships to go out. So if you haven't done it yet, make sure you are getting your free gifted memberships ready to go. Charlie Waffles, so you do not have your gifted memberships turned on. Charlie Waffles, if you turn on gifted memberships right now, you will get one immediately. Zach going wave. And then Calvin 99 Charlie. A double minor sounds like a Drake line. Laugh out loud. Calvin 99 Charlie, you do not have gifted memberships turned on. 100%. Calvin, you need to turn on your gifted memberships. Big Goggy, I'm surprised I haven't gotten a gifted membership yet. Isn't that weird? Age Before Beauty. Don't know hype. That's the same cross check McDavid got from Susie last year. No suspension, question mark? Yep. Imagine if we had 8 gifted memberships. Wasn't it Susie and Zadorov? Laugh out loud. Yeah. Also remember, Russ, you have to show a video. Yeah, video might be easier. Calvin, you need to turn on gifted memberships. Hey, dog, how you doing? What's up, Swervin' Irvin? Welcome to the stream, buddy. Minor Tao Dono Hype times 10. KJ Brazy, Tao must have cleaned out the casino. Yay. Yeah, he said he won in video poker again. Hachiko, Calvin may never win a membership again. Minor Tao, OMG, how many people are in this chat? I'm pretty sure people don't have gifted memberships turned on because Dustin donated 10 and none of them went out. So there's 10 gifted memberships. So Calvin, Charlie Waffles, I may ever get one. I may never get one at this point. Ha 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 ha. Calvin, check it out. You need to do this. On the channel, click the join button. Click on the 3 buttons beside the join button. Gift settings. Toggle on. Options allow to receive gifts. You need to do this, Calvin. Me too. KJ Brazy. Yeah, Zadorov got McDavid in the back, though. Yeah, it was a double team. Oh my God, says Hachiko. Big Dusty in the house, says KJ Brazy. Minor Dow. Paragraph Pro coming in strong. Hurrah! Zach, me. Minor Dow. OMG, who got them? Nobody got any of those ones. So if you guys haven't, make sure you turn on your gifted memberships because you'll get one immediately. How do I turn on gifted memberships? Because I haven't got one yet. Like this. Emmanuel, are you watching? On Nothing is Perfect. Let's see if I can even show you guys. There will be a join button. You have to click the join button. And then this one right here. You click join.
Welcome to Nothing is Perfect.
And then right here.
My name is Russell Holiday.
There's this right
and
here.
now, for the first time ever, you will be able to subscribe via membership to this.
Turn on gifted memberships. Okay? Does that make sense? Click the join button.
Welcome to Nothing is Perfect. My name is Russell Holiday. And now, for the first time ever, you will be able to subscribe via membership to this channel to support me and everything that I do.
Okay? That makes sense? Go do it, kids. You'll get a free gift of membership right away. B-Dog, Minor Dow, thank you so much. B-Dog in the house. Welcome, B-Dog. Nice to see you. KJ Brazy, why didn't Calvin get one? That's weird. I don't think he's got gifting turned it on. Minor Dow. Peace. Dow. Money. B-Dog. Dobby. Trevor Linden. Goal. Coconut Glow. Wave. Learn the rules. Swear jar. Big Mac. Jake Stakes Hockey. YouTube is banana. Charlie Waffles is a fire name, says KJ. Minor Dow. Trevor Linden. Coconut Glow. Swear jar. Hey guys. Bobby. What's up, Bobby? How's it going? Nice to see you. People's first. Hey, Bobby got one. Yeah, Bobby got one. Bobby turned on gifted memberships and it worked. Thanks, KJ. Black using his wood on Rantanen. Yep. How do I turn on gifted memberships? I'm on mobile. It's the same thing. You have to go to Nothing is Perfect's homepage or in the description, click the join button. Laugh loud. It is on. Oh my gosh. Then how did you not get one? Huh. Because Dustin put out 10, bro. Huh. I'm gonna try something. Okay, now I gifted a membership, but I don't think it's going to go out. Nothing is perfect. Gifted a nothing is perfect membership, but it didn't go out. So something's not right. Oops. Ping off the red iron. Yep. Iron. Wave. Miner now. Big Mac. Nothing is hyping. Skytrain Elephant. Nice to see you, buddy. It's always good to have you here. All right. Colorado controlling in the Dallas zone. Shot from the point. Goes way wide off of Ottinger's glove. 5 shots only for Colorado with a 4-minute power play too. Dallas is digging in. No. Calvin, maybe restart YouTube. Yeah, that might help too. Maybe log out and then log back into the stream. Yeah, restart the YouTube app. Come back. Chip deep. Kelly doing well, taking on 2 guys. Back to the point. Shot to the front of the net. Andre with a save, blockers it away. And then Dallas picks up the rebound. 4:20 left to go in the first period. And they clear it down the ice. Puck all the way down the ice. Into the Dallas zone. Labushkin puts it all the way down the ice. Must have tipped off something because it's not a icing call. Nelson in with some speed. Couldn't come up with the puck though. Landeskog throwing a hit. Steal in, but comes in offside. Just a step offside. The whistle goes with 3:49 left to go in the first period. Try closing out the stream and hop back in. Yeah, try that. And see what happens. See if that helps. Colorado up to 6 shots. 3 for Dallas. It says 14 people in chat now on my screen, but I think there's a lot more. Hey, this is Zach. Wonder if people are getting gifted memberships that aren't even here. Weird, right? I want people to get these gifted memberships. It says 12 to me. Huh. Never tick. What's up, my dude? Paper's back, everyone. Look at Paper. You changed your name again. Why is it Never Tick? I'm 2 of them. Laugh out loud. Hello, this is Never Tick. 15 now. Interesting. Charlie Ruffles. I'll try that. Russell forgot about me. I never forget about you, buddy. Go, Avs, go. Go, Avs, go. Never tick? I don't know. Skytrain Elephant. Go, Avs, go. Go, Avs, go. Who are we supporting, Russell? Some people are cheering for Dallas. Some people are cheering for Colorado. I am cheering for Colorado. But we do have some people cheering for Dallas as well. Everyone's here watching together. Who are you cheering for, buddy? Never tick. Flex muscle home. Hello. Colorado wins a face-off. They've taken away one of their shots. Dallas puts the puck to the front of the net. Oh, and the puck skids over the guy's stick right in front of the net. Dallas had a beautiful chance there, but the bouncing puck said no. And then Colorado freaks out, shoots the puck all the way down the ice for an icing call. Because we're not baking cakes. We're playing hockey. You need to learn the rules. Nevertick is cheering for Mikko Rantanen and the Dallas Stars. I'm looking everywhere. I can't find the join button. Huh. Are you on my homepage? Rantanen. KJ Brazy just showed off my second membo. Don't mind me. KJ sitting here with 2 memberships. Mine are down. I think I'm going Dallas. They can't beat they can beat Edmonton. Okay, fair enough. You don't think Colorado can beat Edmonton? Dallas and Edmonton had some epic playoff battles in the years past as well. Makar with a shot. That one goes wide. McKinnon picks it up in the half boards. Back to Makar. He does some fancy stick handling on the point. Gets it down low into the corner. But Colorado can't come up with the puck. And Dallas will shoot it down the ice. But not enough for icing. Shots are now 5-4. With 2:45 left to go in the first period. Zach McNally. Big Leafs big fan. Saying blue and white. You know what I just realized too? I did not load the Colorado and Dallas stuff. Oh no. Okay. I'm going to do that now. Hopefully I can do this without breaking everything. Okay, let's try this. Okay. Oh my goodness. Oh, that's so funny. Yep. That one didn't work very well. How about this one? Okay, that one's a little better. Okay, neither one of those teams scored, but you now can see what it will look like when they do score. Thanks, Minor Dow. B saying Colorado's going to win. B, what's up? Welcome to the chat. Mikko Rantanen says Nevertick. Minor Dow. A bunch of tools and Justice and Canada and Eggplant and Car. Big Hockey, can you get your phone and show me? It might be different on mobile. So, you see this? Mobile? See where it says ARM members and then it says join there? Click the join button. And then right here, click this button here, the 3 button. Right? And that'll let you do it. Does that make sense? Maybe. Big Hog says Nevertick. Why is your profile picture like that? Paper, there's 2 Big Hogs now. That's not Hoggy. Big Hog Hockey, Nevertick. It's Emmanuel. I'm copying Big Hog. Ah, it's an imposter, says KJ. Big Hog Hockey. Nevertick's like fake. All right. And just like that. Wham bam. Thank you, ma'am. We are into the intermission. My goodness. That period flew by. There was not a lot of whistles. B, I really want the Colorado Avalanche to win tonight. We're on the same page then, B. Welcome to the stream. Quit scaring me, Russ. My bet, bro. I know, I'm sorry. Okay, nobody scored. See your bet. You win. Charlie Waffles wins. No goals, bro. No goals. Okay, let's get Dustin on here before I get too distracted by all you hilarious people in chat. Why did it get green scanned? Isn't it an overlay? That one's not. That's a custom one. That's a custom one. I may have to create a new one because I didn't even think about the fact that it was a green screen. Oh, la, 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 la. Okay, let's get Dustin on the line. Shall we? Perfect. All right, guys. It's been a while, but without further ado, the man, the myth, the legend, Dustin Boydell. What's up, my dude? Oh, you know, same soup heated up on a different day. Yeah. Take what you can get. Yeah. I'd like to think he invented that phrase. So we get to do the Rusty and Dusty Sideshow for the first time in a while. Oh, it looks like Calvin 99 Charlie has received the gifted membership, so it did work. So that one went out. I'm going to quickly scroll back to... Yeah, what happened to yours, bro? You broke the system with your massive donation. Is he muted? Can you guys not hear him? Oh yeah, it's not working at all. That's weird. Hang on a second. I can hear you, but they can't hear you. How about now?
Just kidding.
There it is.
What?
Okay, so we got that sorted out. So we're not even going to talk about the game that we're watching because it doesn't matter. There's too much to talk about with the Canucks. So let's start off by talking about...
What are you talking about? Nothing happened.
Let's start off. First talking point, walking Tocchet.
Yeah, baby. Oh, sorry. What? What happened?
Tell us how you really feel.
My goodness. Huh. That was unprofessional of me. I am so sorry. Let's be honest. Tocchet, fantastic person, did absolutely bring a defensive structure to the club that was missing through the Boudreau coaching, right? Like it was all gas, no brakes. And then unfortunately with Tocchet, he hasn't learned in his tenure or history as a head coach how to work with young offensive hockey players. You look at the list of offensive talent that Tocchet has had his hands on as a head coach, and it's just mind-boggling to think how he has not had success offensively. And it just is, I don't know if he just so truly believes in his system that it will work one day and he is just stuck in that, or if he just continues to kind of hire the wrong people around him and not really get better at that part of the game. But you look at the teams that are having success in the playoffs and just in the NHL in general, and what is the one thing that all of them do? They get shots on friggin' net. They're not coming into the game, the end of games with, 15, 16, 17 shots on net. All of these teams have 30, 40, some of them have 50 shots on net some games, right? Like that's one of the biggest things is Tocchet's offense doesn't generate extra chances when you're not hitting the net and you're not giving yourself the volume to actually score in bunches. There's a number of breakdowns online. You can see different players. And if you look at like the Arizona players, the 3 years that Tocchet was there, every single one that was an offensively gifted player trended downward for 3 years. As soon as he was gone, boom, it was like all of them were shot out of a rocket. And you can't call it a coincidence when every single player rebounds after he leaves. Fantastic analyst, really great guy, I'm sure. He seems like a down-to-earth, like straight shooter, very respectful person. But as a coach, I just could not get behind the style of system he had, just refusing to put a bumper on the power play when you know that's a successful pattern. Stuff like that just blew my mind. And then not sticking with certain line combinations. When you constantly shuffle your lines, no one gets chemistry and consistency. And the one thing he talked about all year long was consistency. It was so hypocritical, the things he would say about his coaching style and the other things that he would portray on the ice. And I've been pumping Manny's tires for a long time, like for months. And it's just funny that like there's so many people, fans, media, other analysts that were saying for the longest time he wasn't ready. they need to use this option, bring Tocchet back for one more year. Now all of a sudden they're looking at, oh wait, Abbotsford made the playoffs with the 5th youngest team in the AHL. Pretty much just a scratch together roster every game for the majority of the games after Christmas, because everyone was up with the big club filling in for injuries or what have you. And to be where they're at right now, and the style of play that they're playing in the playoffs, you look at it and it's championship hockey.
Mm-hmm.
They come out hard and fast. They try and get way ahead. They score in bunches, a giggity, and they if they are able to just close it off, they do, and they slowly retract if they can. But if they need to push the play, they push the play, and it's just really, really fun hockey to watch. Like, you see guys thriving in the positions that they should be in. He's had to retool the lineup all year and shuffle lineups. Yes, you can say that Malhotra was shuffling the lines all year too, but he was forced to do so. And the one thing he didn't do is take guys out of their element and put them in positions to not succeed. And I mean, we talked about it the one game with Brock Besser, like playing left wing. Never in his career. Like, what hat did you pull that out of? Desperation hat. And if you're that desperate to really find offense, you just look around the league. I mean, even offensive players we had that have gone down. I mean, JT Miller went down. Besser has went down this year. Petey, I mean, it's almost coming out now that Tocchet didn't like Petey the second he got here, and was questioning them, like extending him and everything. And so if you have that relationship coming in with basically the star player and like the future young superstar, and that's the coach that's coming in, that's already going to be a toxic relationship going forward. So I just think that for everyone involved, like, it's going to be a breath of fresh air.
Yeah, I think it really would be. And you make a lot of good points there. And the stats say the truth, right? Like, offensive players don't play as well underneath Tocchet. And something I'm starting to think, because Tocchet obviously did win the Stanley Cup with the Pittsburgh Penguins, but that was as an assistant. He's never been a head coach that's won the Stanley Cup. And it reminds me, and everyone knows Jim Benning, right? Like, Jim Benning's name here in Vancouver, he's one of the worst GMs that we've ever had. But when he was the assistant GM under Peter Chiarelli, the Boston Bruins won the Stanley Cup. So there are certain individuals that are really good as assistant coaches and certain individuals that are really good as head coaches. I'm starting to think that Rick Tocchet is an amazing assistant coach, but he doesn't have the capacity to be a head coach, because when everything falls on him, he can't keep his mouth shut on certain things, and that just causes more drama because they did not handle the whole situation here in Vancouver very well this year, and things just went from bad to worse. And I think a large part of that was how Jim Rutherford and Rick Tocchet couldn't keep their stories and their mouths straight and shut.
Absolutely. 100%. Like, absolutely. And we saw it all year with just the turmoil and mixed messages, and one saying one thing and the strings are saying another thing. You know, I look at this as a great potential reset for just everything that has gone on with this horrible year. Tocchet was kind of the last piece that maybe needed to go, given the way he handled the whole situation between Miller and Petey. In all honesty, I think Tocchet wanted Miller to stay because we've talked about the rumor of what was said, and Tocchet is a very old school guy. I'm not trying to paint his character or whatever, but he probably brushed it off as a very emotional moment by JT. Yes, he crossed a line, but you have to take all the good. Well, in the modern age, when you cross that line, there's really no going back. And so there's no defending it. And I think after Tocchet lost his pet, it was game over anyways. And so, you know, I'm not upset. I'm not upset. I'm excited for the future and to see who can help, Pettersson shine the way he has in the past.
Truth. So talking about practice, because the PWHL have announced that they will be coming to Vancouver, new franchise. They already have a practice facility. So this has made it even more obvious the Vancouver Canucks do not have a practice facility. Only team in the entire NHL that do not. Is this a big deal? or are we talking too much about practice?
If you ask players, it's not a big deal to them. Right, like Yannick Hansen was on with 650. He's a regular analyst for them, and he said they go to UBC maybe 5 to 8 times a season. For the majority of the season. They're practicing in Rogers Arena. In the summer, guys are wherever they are, practicing at home or where have you, and then when they come back, they rent a rink together. It's not the league's responsibility to provide ice for them in the summer. That's up to them, right? So, yeah, would it be great to have a private facility that the guys could go to? Absolutely. They have a weight room and gym year round at Rogers Arena they can use. There's just not ice there. So, yeah, is it inconvenient? Who cares? You're a millionaire. Get over it. I think a big deal of it gets made in the media and then it gets put out through social media, and that kind of gets on the free agency market. It's like, oh, I don't want to go there if I'm not treated like, oh, I can go here and be treated like a king, no taxes, paid in US dollars, right? There's so many extra things that go into it. I really don't think a practice facility is a big issue. I think it becomes a bigger issue given the way the Aquilinis have kind of handled it, and that they really don't want to do any work. They just want to throw a Canucks logo on the side of the building and be like, hey, look at our practice facility. Yeah. And, that's kind of not how things work these days. You got to put up some money and maybe, do a little bit of the grunt work. But the saga continues on that one. We'll see what happens. But it shouldn't be a relevant thing to the players. And I don't think it really is. I just think it's, again, this is such a hockey thirsty market. Everything has to be made into a story and everything kind of has to create controversy. So you have these talking points where we can kind of go from either side and be like, yeah, would it be nice to have it? Absolutely. But I really don't think it's a be all end all thing for like free agents or people to come here, and for guys to train in the summer. I mean, most guys go train wherever they are, like with Gary Roberts in Toronto. They're not in Vancouver. Like, this whole idea that PD needs to stay home and be babysat is just so ridiculous. They need to just tell him a plan and let him grow up. So, at the end of the day, I really think that PD's going to have an amazing bounce back season next year, and he's going to shut up a lot of people, and I'm going to be vindicated.
Hughes' future with the Vancouver Canucks, obviously now. He gave his support to Rick Tocchet earlier in the year, saying that he was the best coach he's ever had. Does Tocchet walking around with the team make you nervous about the prospect of Hughes doing the same thing in 2 years' time?
I don't think so. I think Hughes is enough of a professional to realize that this happens. He's had plenty of coaches throughout his entire career. Yeah, you're going to encounter a coach that is the best one you've ever had, but the next coach he has might be the best coach he's ever had. We don't know that until he forms a relationship with whoever they hire. That coach has 2 years to get him on board with whatever is happening here. If they're super close, then yeah, they're going to have more leverage to be like, okay, Quinn, stay here. Obviously there's stuff about the brothers wanting to play together. I mean, who wouldn't want to play with their brothers in the NHL? I mean, really. But it's going to be tough to put those 3 guys on the same team. Is going to be expensive. How do you insulate the rest of the team? How do you pay for the rest of the team? That to me seems like more of a late career type of dream for the 3 Hughes brothers to kind of be united, kind of like the Stalls tried to do later in their careers. It just doesn't seem like something that's feasible for really any franchise to have all 3 of those players on their team, because they're going to be making way too much money. And you just won't be able to have anyone else. So I think the Canucks will have some work to do to save face with Quinn, but I think he is enough of a professional and mature enough. We've seen it year after year, the way he comes in and improves each season. I think we'll see it again with whoever they hire. They'll have a sit down with Quinn one-on-one, talk about, what the vision is going forward for the next year. They'll have a target for first round of playoffs or second round of playoffs. And then the next year is the cup, right? So we'll see what happens, but I'm confident going into this offseason that some effective moves can be made for sure.
Canucks will win the Stanley Cup next year. I already said it. You heard it here first, and I'll be reminded on Reddit when I said that as well coming up.
Yep.
Rutherford can't shush. Is it the ramblings of an old man or the conniving plan of a businessman?
I think fans have always begged for honesty in this market, have they not?
Mm-hmm.
He's just giving the fans what they want. I think as a fan, given everything that's going on with this organization, a little bit of honesty is kind of nice. And, you know, the whole idea of like him getting a tampering charge for saying like, well, the only way to get the Hughes brothers here is to like trade for them or bring them here. Yeah, it's the truth. There's no real other way to bring them here. Like they're not going to come here through free agency.
Yeah.
So if Quinn wants to play with his brothers and they're going to be on the Canucks, they're either going to have to be a huge offer sheet given to Luke in this summer coming up, or they're going to have to make some kind of big trade with New Jersey, which I really don't see happening. It's called a pipe dream. Everyone wants to do what those brothers want to do. It just may not happen. Not everyone's the Sedins and gets to play their entire career on their brother's same line. So, and there's, you know, a lot of other things he talks about and things, but it's refreshing, to be honest, because we hadn't heard enough from Rutherford. And I think it's just this fan base is so finicky, right? It's hot, it's cold, it's hot, it's cold. You know, they talk about they want to hear more, and then when he comes out and says more, it's like, oh, that's too much. You're gonna screw everything up. No one's gonna want to come here, and it's like, well, fuck, no one does want to come here, really. Like the things you have to factor in are like the taxes in British Columbia, the exchange rate, and like when the Aquilinis have to raise prices and stuff. Like it goes. All NHL business is conducted in US dollars. It's not conducted in Canadian dollars. Our exchange rate is brutal right now. So to compete and be a cap, like top cap team, to spend right to the cap, we're spending a third more than most teams in the league this year because of the exchange rate. So when you factor all that in, you gotta give a little bit of leeway to the organization with what they've been able to accomplish and kind of hold on to this point. And so we'll have to kind of see what they do in the offseason, but I would expect that maybe they do go with Manny Malhotra and he brings up a bunch of the young guys to fill in the gaps. A lot of these guys are ready. They just haven't had that opportunity given the way Vancouver's gone after big free agents trying to fill holes and just overspending.
It always seems like we ran out of time to talk about the Abbey Canucks. We didn't plan it. Did you want to come by after tonight's game and have a quick chat about the Abbey Canucks through the first game and the it'll probably be the first two periods of tonight's game?
Absolutely. Let's we'll talk about a little bit about game 2 and we'll break down game 1 after post game because, you know, we had a lot to talk about. It's been a while. We haven't talked about Canucks stuff and a lot did happen. So
awesome.
We do need to talk about the Abbey Canucks because they are rocking and rolling in these playoffs and hopefully they can keep it going tonight.
Cool. Sounds good, Dustin. I appreciate you being here and we'll talk to you post game.
Thank you as always and enjoy the rest of the game, chat.
Dustin Boydell, everyone, stopping by. Here we are. Second period is underway in Dallas. Blackwood making a save. Just under just over 40 seconds into the period there. Still 0-0. Shots are 5-5 now, I believe. Yep, 5-5. And we'll see. Game 7 scoreless after one period. I hope you guys enjoyed that. A little bit of a Rusty and Dusty Sideshow. Muted Dustin, yeah. I'm late, Milosh. Welcome back, Milosh. You got a free gift of membership before you got here. Minor Dow broke Dustin's mic. Can't hear Dusty. He's muted, says Katie. Milosh, thanks for the membership. Big Dusty. And then Minor Dow says, ha ha ha. Hachigo's crying. Never texts, laughing. Minor Tao is just saying, Go Canucks glow. Go Canucks glow. Go Canucks glow. Ha ha! And then Milosh is like, go Avs! And Minor Dow's like, paragraph report, laugh out loud. Bah ha ha ha. Oh my God. Katie's laughing and crying. Calvin got it. Woo! Once I restarted my phone, I got it. Nice. So Calvin 99 Charlie getting it. You love to see it. I'm glad you got that one, Calvin. And then Zach's like, and then Calvin 99 Charlie's like, thank you, Roz! wave. Doing the wave. I'm also glad Tocchet is gone, says KJ Brazy. Colorado working it up to the half boards in their own zone. Kept in at the blue line for a moment. Then they work it out. Kelly dumps it into the Dallas zone. Skates it on the forecheck. Bichelle puts it up the boards. And then Dallas gets it all the way down the ice in the Colorado zone. Walensky brings it around the boards. All the way out to center ice. Colorado comes in offside. Minor Dow. It's borderline insanity how Tocchet had way too many games with very few shots on net. Yeah, true enough. Oh yeah, I've got to do this. You guys, I'm sorry. You're about to see, I'm warning you now, you are about to see a goal horn for the Dallas Stars. This is not a real goal from the Dallas Stars, okay? It's not a real one. And it's going to be all red and weird. Trust me, it's going to be whacked. Yeah, look at that. Okay, let's fix that. Let's see here. All right, let's try this. Okay, let's hope this works then. I've never done this before. Okay, we're going to try again. This is a test. Oh man, no, that did not work at all. Oh no, the Stars is broken because they're green. Everything's broken, everyone. Okay, we're going to test it again here. No, it still doesn't work. Oh my gosh. It's totally busted, guys. That's straight tripping. I don't understand why it's doing that. Oh man, I heard somebody say they score and it's just a commercial. No, I unfollow players when they leave. I'm petty. Katie Brazy, I would be mad if Hoggy left, not gonna lie. I'd say don't let the door hit you on the vagina on the way out. Laugh out loud. Practice? You guys talking about practice? Yep. Skytrain Alpha got the reference. You'll love to see it. Trying to think. Green. What color can I use? What happens if I do it like this? No, it didn't work, guys. Oh, man. Hughes for 40. Yeah, let's sign him. And 100 assists. Mancini for 100. UBC is not far away from Rogers Arena. Mancini for 175 goals next year. Good evening, Canada, says Dave DeVilliers, watching from South Africa. Nice to see you, buddy. How's it going there? Nope. Okay, I'm trying one more thing, guys. I'm literally editing a... Oh, Granlund all the way down low, and he gets robbed by Mackenzie Blackwood. Ran out of space, and Mackenzie Blackwood gets in the way and manages to make the save. My goodness. Yeah, let's try this then. Okay, last try, guys. If this doesn't happen, we're just going to have a jacked up goal horn for the Dallas Stars. Cross your fingers, kids. Okay, this is another test. Okay, here's another test. This is not a goal. No, you can't even see it this time. You can hear it, though. My goodness. This is what it's going to look like now. It's so busted. I don't like it. Major laughing and crying, making Dave laugh. ESP early in the morning when they would have the practices. Yep. Laughing, says Minor Dow. Hachiko, maybe PD gets better not because of his injury, but because Tocchet is gone? Question mark. Minor Dow, Paragraph Pro, so happy about Tocchet. Yep. He is so happy about Tocchet. Big Hog Hockey, I wouldn't want to play with my brother in the NHL. Why not, bro? You not like your brother? How come you don't like your brother, eh? Okay, that's busted. Okay, this is what you're gonna get then. You're gonna get the busted one. Okay, that's fine. That's fine. All right, it's fine. This is what you're gonna get when the Dallas Stars score. Oh my gosh. This is the crap you're gonna get because Dallas has a green jersey and it's ruining everything. Okay. All right, fair enough. I'm not gonna muck around with that anymore. It's taking too much time. Also, how many actually went to train? Like I said, I see Paz mention that they tell you you can train if you want. You don't have to, but Edmonton, they give you A personal trainer, yeah. Swear jar. Hachigo, okay, but why wouldn't Rutherford openly admit he wasn't able to reach Quinn to make it seem more dramatic than it was? Hola, says Kent McGuire. Welcome back, Kent McGuire. Nice to see you, friend. How you doing? Hachigo, he's too honest. They've been calling the Canucks a country club for years, says KJ Brazy. Yep. Man, I miss these Rusty and Dusty shows. Yeah, Calvin, me too. Malhotra is a good choice. Let's skip period 2 and just keep the show on. You guys just want more Dustin? That's fair enough. Minor Dow, yeah. Agree. Give Manny the promotion, says KJ Brazy. All right. 13:07, 06, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0, 59, 58, 57. And Blackwood makes a good save. Couple good saves there by Blackwood to keep it a scoreless draw. A minor. Flex, banana, eggplant. Wave. We got the wave going now, everyone. Zach's got the wave going. Big Hog's got the wave going. New emoji. Yep. Leafs doing well, Zach. Single clap. Calvin and Charlie's doing the wave. Big Mac. Yo, sorry I'm late, everyone. Welcome back, Big Mac. Nice to see you, buddy. Big Hockey Mac equals big. And then Katie's like, wow, fail at Big Mac 133. And then he's like, I know, big fail. I got a little niece and nephew here, but now we are all watching. Ha! Hello, Big Mac's niece and nephew. Hope you guys are having fun with your uncle. Cool, says Minor Dow with the sunglasses on. Calvin and keep it. Dallas are scuffed anyways. I hope that's how you spelled it. Laugh out loud. It got worse. I know. Yeah, no, now it's going to be busted. Believe you me, it's going to be all busted. Because I did not think about the fact that I green screen those things. There's the secret. I green screen the mascot, so I have to figure out how to green screen it when I'm doing it with a green character, eh? It's very bizarre. Hachigo's fault. The first one was okay. So you guys want me to go back to the first one? Nah. We're just going to go with a busted one. Hachigo's fault. Big Hog equals massive, says Big Mac. Manor Dow, yeah. Hachigo broke Russ's computer. Yeah. KJ Brazy, the red one wasn't bad. At least you could tell Dallas scored. Yeah. Yeah. It looked like Eeyore. Kevin HR, it's the green screen, Russ. Laugh out loud. I know. Minor Dow using the new gifted new emoji. Jake Six Hockey, KJ Bradley. It did look like Eeyore. Laugh out loud. That's why I said keep it. Laugh out loud. I think I need my own emoji soon, Russ. The Minor Dow emoji. You could think about that, you know? Might be something we could do. Hachigo just used a grayscale version of the mascot. How do I do that? I'd have to create it, I guess. Reverse card, says Zoe. Hoglander will have a monster season next year, says Minor Dow. Oh, interference. Colorado taking a penalty. Taking down a man. Calling it interference. Number 70 for the Colorado Avalanche. Skating to the penalty box with shame on his face. Malinsky. That's not something you want to do out here, buddy. Yeah, Malinsky getting his leg in on Hintz. And that's definitely going to get called. Went leg on leg, and then Hintz slides all the way in the corner on his butt. B, I'm nervous for this game. Why are you nervous, B? Who you cheering for? Big Hogaki, I agree. Calvin and so happy I got one, or else that 50-year-old comment would come back to bite me. Colorado wins the face-off, and they'll flip it all the way down the ice. So Dallas will have to start their power play from their own zone. Pineapple reverse card. Pineapple. Eggplant. Camera. Inspiring, says Zoe. Get colder, says Dave DeVilliers. Oh, getting colder. How cold does it get down there in South Africa? Colorado gets the puck all the way down the ice. Calvin and Charlie, but it was on. Not sure why it didn't see it. I must have had to fully close down my app. Laugh out loud. Yeah, that's probably it. How you doing, Russ? I'm doing good, Dave. How you doing, buddy? Colorado scores! Short-handed! Who saw that coming? Not me. Colorado busts in short-handed at number 42 for your Colorado Avalanche. Puts the puck in the back of the net. Mason, a defenseman in the offensive zone. Can you believe that? Oh, sorry, Manson. Joining the rush. Logan O'Connor over to Manson, who gets the shot off and all alone puts it right over, off the post, off of Ottinger and into the net. What a bounce. Oh my goodness. Manson with a beautiful pass received from the slot, takes a shot, goes off the post, off of Ottinger and into the net. The Colorado Avalanche have taken a 1-0 lead in the second period on the penalty kill. The snow level 4K here. Yep. Ricky Bobby. And then Big Mac's like, goal, boom, goal. And then Miloš is like, woo. And then Hachiko's like, boo. And then Zach's like, too evil. David Villi, about -5 coldest. Okay, so that's not actually bad. -5. That's still chilly though. Like summer in Canada. Yeah, exactly, Dave. You get it. KJ, it's 2 Americans team. That's why. Laugh out loud. Callie tried to get out. Couldn't get it past the blue line. Sagan in the corner trying to come up with it. Callie's there again too. Sagan comes up with it. Puts it back to Harley on the blue line. Harley puts it down low for Marchment. Marchment puts it up to Sagan on the half boards. He puts it, tries to go across the zone. Can't get it. And then the Colorado Avalanche's Devon Toews will pick it up. He'll skate it all the way down into the Dallas zone and dump it into the corner. And that's the end of the penalty. So despite the fact that Dallas got the first power play of the game, Colorado scores shorthanded. What a goal. Minor Dow. By the way, welcome to chat and sub, or else Hachiko will come to your house and demonstrate mayhem. Oh no, we don't want Hachiko demonstrating mayhem. Hatchet, says Zoe. Crossing my toes for you, Russ. Thank you. Dallas fans in chat are forgiving. Yeah, thank you. That's good now, Russ. Ghosted by reverse Eeyore. I know, right? Dallas doesn't deserve one. The spirit of the Dallas Vancouver Canucks doesn't want you to have one for Dallas. Bobby, it's my birthday in 3 weeks. Whoa, Bobby. How old you turning? Minor Dow, Hachiko, I think you're right. PD might go on fire next year and have doubters quieted. Yeah, I hope so too. Me too. Zoe, I'm thinking about taking up smoking again. Don't do it, Zoe. It's not worth it. Big Ogagi, good. I like not seeing Russ's face. What? Calvin and I said, oh, for brother's question, I'd want to be against my brother. Heck, with him being on a team with me. It's like Luke Shen and Braden Shen last night just yelling at each other in the game. No, you're a big jerk. Mom loves me more. No, mom loves me more. The Shen brothers last night. Yeah, Logan O'Connor with a pass over to Manson. Beauty. Then Manson's on the bench, closing his eyes, visualizing his goal. Joking, says Big Hog Hockey. Russ peeking through the bottom, laugh out loud. B, if the Avalanche win, who do we play? Who do we play in a series? Well, the answer to that question will be revealed tomorrow, because it will either be Winnipeg or St. Louis, depending on who wins Game 7 tomorrow. So 2 Game 7s. Whoever wins both the Game 7s will play in the next round. I could use a daiquiri, says Zoe. I'd whip you up one if I could. Hey, Lloyd, do you think you can get a daiquiri out for Zoe? Hey, Lloyd, you got some daiquiris back there? Oh, you don't have a blender. It's okay. It's okay. I understand you don't have a blender. Okay. Okay. Boy, Lloyd is so creepy. Love his video on Quinn when he played that Can't Make Me Happy. I couldn't help but laugh at that part. Yep. I love Glovey McGlovin. Spring baby, says Zoe. Kate, says Zach. Lambs are spring babies too. Yep, they sure are. Happy birthday, says Zoe. Whose birthday is it? Bobby, it's your birthday in 3 weeks. Zoe's 50th birthday because she hasn't turned on gifted yet. Laugh out loud. Bobby, it's my birthday in 3 weeks. That's right. Learn the rules, says Zach. Just under 6 minutes left to go in the second period now. What a fast moving period. This is probably even faster moving than the first period. And then we get to do show and tell. We should have a wagon emoji for those pesky bandwagoners in chat. I know, right? Like you, Hachiko, says Big Hog. And then Bobby's like, go, 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 go. And Hachiko's like, Big Hog, I'm not a bandwagoner. And then Big Hog's like, sure. Wow, says Charlie Waffles. You got 3 more subs, dude. Yeah, thank you very much, everyone. 3 more subs. Oh, Dallas trying to get the puck out. They do manage to get it out to center. Devon Taves collects it there. He puts it up to the middle. And Colorado will chip it down into the Dallas zone. They'll pick it up behind their own net. Manage to get the puck out to center. Nichushkin brings it into the zone. Drops it back for Nelson. Landeskog's out there now too. Back for Nelson. Nelson puts it back to Gerard on the point. Gerard puts it to the front of that. That one gets blocked in front by Nichushkin. He puts it in behind the net for Landeskog. Landeskog misses the puck. He'll skate in the corner to try and get it. He gets sectioned off there by Jamie Benn. Sorry. Brother of Jordy Benn, Jamie Benn. Gerard picks it up. He'll go behind the net. He'll skate out with some speed. Pass all the way up to middle. Drop for Kelly. Into the front. Kelly drives the net. Puck comes to him, but it's off the ice. He couldn't get contact with him. Puck gets cleared to the corner. Dallas trying to get the puck out of their zone. Jamie Benn will skate it out to center. Once he gets there, he flips it down into the corner. Dallas trying to get control in the zone. Granlund battling in the corner. But Makar comes up with it. He'll put it up the half boards and gets it up to Kelly. Kelly banks it off the boards. Trying to go for an indirect pass. Couldn't quite get it there. Devon Taves joins the rush. Drury puts it to the front of the net. Gets knocked down. Goes to the side of the net. O'Connor's there. Comes out in front. Drury tries to jam it in. Puck's now, I think, beside the net. I don't think anyone really knows where it is. And the whistle goes, and now the boys gather for a chat. Everyone grabs each other. Glove punches being thrown. Colorado Avalanche player now on his butt, on his back in the middle of the whole thing. O'Connor's helmet's been knocked off. Ratnet's standing there. Oh my goodness. Drury's on the ice. Petrovic's there too. O'Connor, like I said, lost his helmet. Dave DeVilliers. Go Avs! B. Good game so far for good guys. Yeah. Big Mac. Honestly, I'm rooting for Dallas. Where's everyone else's allegiances lie? Dallas Big Mac, says Hachiko. Go Avs, go, says Charlie. Calvin99 Charlie. Big Hog says Dallas for me too. Calvin99 Charlie. I just want the Avs to win because of Rantanen. Big Hog Hockey. Russ, check out our Discord. Okay. Ha! That's funny. I'm going to download this and show it to everyone. Okay, let's check this out. I'm going to show you guys this. Big Hog just sent this to me. Bring it up here for you. Oh my God, we're in the... Did you guys see that for a second? We were in the fireplace for a second. Oh my gosh. Things got weird. All right, let's bring this up. Big Hog just sent this to me. Kuzmenko's dad wearing a Canucks sweater. Huh? Maybe it's a sign. I like stellar teams. I will be 28. Happy 28th birthday in 3 weeks, Bobby. Big Hockey. Did y'all know Claude Giroux was arrested in 2014 for grabbing a cop's butt? No, I didn't know that. That's weird. Why would he grab a cop's butt? Calvin, I try Russ. What you doing, huh? I'll laugh out loud. Go Giroux, says Dave DeVilliers. No, you can't. I wish I was the cop. What? Are you going to be live streamed tomorrow? Yes or no? We will not be live tomorrow, unfortunately. In South Africa, he may have been shot. Okay. Be good game so far for the good guys. Hi, everyone. Welcome, Coach Rob Willie. Nice to see you, buddy. Calvin 99 Charlie, big hog. Just don't be the acorn cop. Laugh out loud. I don't know what the acorn cop is, and I don't want to Google it. Big hog, he's laughing and crying. Malodextrin, says Zoe. Is that a new bee? I remember B had a black cock rooster as her pick. Laugh out loud. It might be. I think this is a new bee. Or did you change your profile picture? Or are you a new bee? Dave DeVilliers. Hi, coach. KJ Brazy laughing and crying. Swervin' Irvin. So, dude. What's up, Swervin' Irvin? Welcome to chat. Boots lied. Milosh, go. Avs, go. Avs because of Landeskog, says Brian Sinclair. Fair enough. Yeah, that's why one of the reasons I'm cheering for the Avs. Put me in, coach. I'm ready to play today. Look at me. Laugh out loud. Calvin 9, y'all acting like Kuzi is Kendrick Lamar. Laugh out loud. Thank you, says Bobby. B, if we win, who do we play? So whoever wins today and whoever wins tomorrow. So it's Dallas and Colorado. Whoever wins today will play against St. Louis, or I guess I could just show you guys instead of giving you finger signs that don't really make sense. So over here, Winnipeg versus St. Louis tomorrow, Dallas versus Colorado. The winner of these two games will be the round 2 matchup. The other one is Vegas versus Edmonton, Washington versus Carolina, and Florida versus Toronto. Back to the bar. Swervin' Irvin. I relate to the Canucks because of all I do is short-term fixes and thinking about my ex. Fair enough. Short-term fixes, eh? Just bandages everywhere. Newbie, says Zoe. Calvin Anajai, Russ, it's just a cop who was talking down the street with his gun out. An acorn fell on the roof of the car and he fell down and started blasting rounds off. Oh my goodness. Itchy trigger finger, I think they call it. Acted like he was in a war zone. Weird. I'm not feeling very swervy lately. Why? Why aren't you feeling very swervy? You're the most swerving person I know. Leave the stump in the middle of the ground alone. B says Blackwood is doing good. Yeah, he's holding his team in here. 14 shots now for Colorado, 11 for Dallas. Kelly dumps it into the Dallas zone. O'Connor's there. Logan O'Connor. Drury's there. He throws a hit. Referee gets in the way, but Dallas picks it up. So no worse for wear for the referee getting in the way. Dallas carries it all the way down into the corner. The Dallas player just goes down like a sack of hammers looking at the ref. O'Connor beats out the icing call. Cece's there. The Donoff gives the puck away in his own zone. Landeskog trying to drive the net. Couldn't get there. Armageddon, says Zoe. It's a mask most of the time. We all wear masks. Walk the straight and narrow. Walking the straight and narrow, says Dave DeVilliers. Dallas gets the puck out to center. Duchesne getting beat. Makar with a shot goes wide. Russ, quick reaction to Acorn Cup. So we have the real Irvin then. Just Irvin, not Swervin' Irvin. There it is. All right. Second period's over. Colorado scores shorthanded. And all of a sudden, they take a 1-0 lead into the second period. Dallas waiting on the bench. I think you mean Ghost Cop. Is Ghost Cop a movie? I feel like that's a movie. It's got to be. Nah, I'm real. I believe it. I believe you're real. I know you've seen Canuck Clay in real life. You guys have met. I think Clay is a real person, and so you've met him, and so that makes you a real person. Okay, so as I mentioned, we're going to do a little bit of show and tell for this intermission, all right? So, Ace Sarcasm Production says, "Go Dallas, go!" What's up, Ace Sarcasm Production? Welcome back. Nice to see you again. The Bunny fan shows up. Coconuts go, Coconuts go, Coconuts go, and Dobby. Rip PD says Dave DeVilliers. Swervin' Irvin. I just give people 85% of me at best. They can't handle 100%. Probably too much. Dobbington. Am I a real person, Hachiko? Yeah, I've seen you too, Hachiko, in real life. You and Mariner Dow. Calvin and Charlie. Am I a real person? Because I was watching a video and the guy years glitching. Oh no, maybe Calvin's not a real person. All right. Let's start off with the Dallas Stars, shall we? Because I wanted to show you this. Okay, let's start off with the Dallas Stars. Because I actually have a couple of Minnesota North Stars that I'll show you to start. So, and these cards are actually in really good condition too. So you guys saw this one earlier. So this is Mike Modano. It's so funny. I'm showing you green cards, and so that's Mike Modano's rookie card. It's all wrapped up because it is actually probably worth a little bit more than most of my cards. So I've got that one, but I also have this one. So this is the Mike Modano card as well. This is not his rookie card, but this is the home jersey Mike Modano. He's 6'3". After being picked first overall by Minnesota in the 88 entry draft, Mike Modano had 105 points with the Prince Albert Raiders of the WHL in 89. So yeah, that's Mike Modano as a Minnesota North Star. Pretty sweet, right? So there he is. You got the away and the home jersey for Mike Modano for the Minnesota North Stars. You're like, what? Minnesota, what do you mean? Because he also played for the Dallas Stars. See that? So that's Mike Modano as a member of the Dallas Stars. So we've got him in both of his teams. As a young man, as a rookie, and then as an old guy. And this one comes from the 93-94 team, which is the first year they played in Dallas. So you can see it here. This is Mike Modano's card. Pretty sweet, right? So yeah. 3 Mike Modanos. 2 with the North Stars and 1 with the Dallas Stars. Okay. Another guy you guys will recognize. We actually saw him yesterday for a different team, for the St. Louis Blues. Now here he is. Brett Hall playing for the Dallas Stars. Miserable Sabres fan, where are you at? Because I'm sure you remember Brett Hall's toe being in the crease. 98-99 this card comes from. This is the first year he played in Dallas after being going there from the Blues. So that is Brett Hall's card when he played for the Dallas Stars. Pretty good condition too. You guys might not know this guy, but some of you might. This was a family friend. My grandma knew Andy Moog. He's got that see-through water bottle. So there's Andy Moog. Pretty sweet, right? Who knows Andy Moog? He's a longtime player for the Dallas Stars. And he lived in Penticton in his retirement. There's Andy Moog. We're going from Andy Moog, a goalie you don't know, to a different goalie that you do know. Probably. Ed Belfour, everyone. Got Ed Belfour's card here. This is from 98-99 as well. His second year with the Dallas Stars after he spent a season between Chicago and the San Jose Sharks. So there's Dallas Stars, Ed Belfour. Pretty cool, right? And then here's another one with Andy Moog. This is a goaltenders duo. Although they did not alternate starts, Andy and Darcy split the Stars' goaltending time almost equally through much of last season. They sparked each other and remained fresh and sharp under the system, preventing Dallas from lapsing into losing streaks longer than 3 games all season. Yeah, so that's a goalie duos card. And it's Darcy Wakaluk and Andy Moog playing for the Dallas Stars. Now this is one of the best Dallas defensemen of all time. This is Darian Hatcher. Darian Hatcher. Not his rookie card, but close. This comes from 90-91. This is from 92. So this would be from his second year in the league. Darian Hatcher playing for the Dallas Stars. Pretty cool, right? Well, guess what? I've got another Darian Hatcher card. This is when he's a little bit older. This is from 93-94. Another very famous defenseman for the Dallas Stars, obviously. And then here is Darian Hatcher again. But in the away jersey, because this is by the time they had changed over. So you got the away jersey and the home jersey for the Dallas Stars here. Darian Hatcher. So we got 3 Darian Hatcher cards. And obviously he was one of the he was a beast for the Dallas Stars when they won their cup. Let's see. Guy was glitching, not sure why it out years. Laugh out loud. So God doesn't live in houses built by human hands. Oh. A Sarcasm Productions was Dars on purpose. I'd rather see Jets face them than the Avs. Fair enough. My thumbs are too fat, says Calvin 99 Charlie. Swerve Nervin, you'd leave or block or delete me if I gave you 100%. No, I wouldn't, Swervin. No necromancers. Dave DeVilly, human hearts. Bunny fan. I have Mikey Medano. I have the exact same rookie card. Oh, A Sarcasm, you got the same one? But it's in a 1990 card, I think. 1989, I don't know. Yeah, I have the second card from Upper Deck. That's cool. We got some matching cards, A Sarcasm. I have Martin Brodeur first day edition. Oh my goodness, that's got to be an expensive one. I have a couple of Mike Medanos. I can't find one on the internet. All right, I have those exact same cards. A Sarcasm, we must be around the same age. Bunny fan, first day of something. I don't know what they call it. I don't have that card for the Dallas card for him. The Bunny fan, it was from his rookie year, first card day they made him. Oh, says Bunny fan. I do have the rookie card and the green and white from Upper Deck. Very cool. I don't have Brett Hall for Dallas, though. Yep. I might have in my unopened packages. Hollow card. Yep. Ed Belfour says the Bunny fan. A Sarcasm. The see-through water bottle my brother has. I don't have that. We went blues, says Swerve and Irvin. A Sarcasm. Certainly have a few head bills for us. Yep. Laugh out loud. Hollow gold card. I do have a few Ed Belfours. Excuse my spelling. That's all right. I think I've got a few Ed Belfours for the Blackhawks too, I believe. Oh yeah, I have the Chicago Blackhawks. Yeah. I do not have that Andy Moog card. Wait, Russ, are you streaming the NHL Draft Lottery? I'm thinking about it. Premier 92 card, great year. Yep. A sarcasm. I wish I would have collected that year for Premier. Did really? What happened when you get to 1,000, Russ? You guys get to have a full stream with my wife sitting beside me. It's gonna be wild. Crystal will be here for a whole stream. Hey, no BX on the panel interviewing for the Canucks coaching vacancy? ? You never know. I'm certain I have a Darian Hatcher card. Yeah. I always thought it was a W getting the player checking someone instead of him by himself. Yep. Any Shanahan cards? I do, but I don't have them out because he did not play for Dallas or Colorado. But I do. I've got him playing for St. Louis and Detroit, I think. Okay. I'm going to show you guys some Colorado cards. I only have a couple Colorado cards, but I've got a bunch of Quebec Nordique ones as well. So we'll do that. How about? You guys want to see some of those? So this guy was an absolute Canuck killer when he played for Colorado. This is Milan Hajduk. I like these cards, like this whole side here. I love the silver outline. This is Milan Hajduk. No NHL experience. So is this a rookie card? This might be his rookie card. Yeah, looks like this might be his rookie card. Crazy, right? So Milan Hajduk playing for the Colorado Avalanche, and seems like he scored a lot of goals against the Canucks back in the day. Well, here's another one. He is now the GM for the New York Rangers. This is Chris Drury. Chris Drury playing for the Colorado Avalanche. He was a really good player for them for a lot of years too. On June 28th, 1999, Drury scored the game winner in OT as the Avalanche beat the Stars 3-2 in Game 4 of the Western Conference Finals. So this is from the same year that he scored a game winner against the Dallas Stars. Chris Drury for the Colorado Avalanche. All right. So this one, you guys are going to be like, what the heck? I didn't know he played for that team. Well, guess what? He did. Check this one out. Matt Sundin, everyone, playing for the Quebec Nordiques. It's an old school card. Sundin scored his first NHL goal in his first NHL game on October 4th, 1991 versus Hartford, playing for the Quebec Nordiques. Mr. Matt Sundin. That's pretty sweet, right? Matt Sundin playing for the Quebec Nordiques before he became a Toronto Maple Leaf. Pretty cool, right? Matt Sundin. All right. You guys, we've been talking a lot about him tonight, and I've got a bunch of him. They're actually doubles. We got double. So I'm going to show you them to you as doubles here. Look at this. Burnaby Joe Sakic, everyone. Number 19, captain of the Quebec Nordiques, and then captain of the Colorado Avalanche. So obviously we've got double of Joe Sakic playing for the Colorado Avalanche and the Quebec Nordiques. Pretty sick, right? And then it's funny too, because I got another double, and this is when he was playing for the NHL All-Star team in the 1990 All-Star game. Joe Sakic, double. So we got 4 Sakic cards, but they're matching each other. Young Joe Sakic, going all the way back to 1990. So yeah, it's pretty cool. We've got double. Joe Sakic. I'm doing something funny for Swervin' Irvin. Do something funny while I scan my PCM Ottoman card. Looks like you're at no frills again, eh? Okay, so here's another. This guy is like epically famous. Probably one of the most iconic hockey players of all time. Which one is older? Let's show you the older one first. They're from the same year. Okay, they are from the same year. Cool. Well, here he is. Guy Lafleur, the Flower, the original Flower. Guy Lafleur playing for the Quebec Nordiques, who would eventually become the Colorado Avalanche. Look at that. Guy Lafleur. No helmet on this guy either. That's how old this guy is. Everyone should know that by now, right? Guy Lafleur playing for the Quebec Nordiques, the right wing. And at this point in his career, he had played for the Canadiens, the Rangers, and then the Nordiques. With 1,000 games played and 1,325 points. So, Guy Lafleur. And then I've got a second Guy Lafleur card, a Pro Set Guy Lafleur Nordiques card. Obviously, like I said, became the Colorado Avalanche. This one's also from 1989-90 with the same stats on it. Guy Lafleur, Quebec Nordiques. Legend. Obviously, played a lot of years for the Montreal Canadiens and then eventually played for their provincial rivals, the Quebec Nordiques. Pretty cool, right? Okay, this is another one. I don't know if you guys are going to know this guy, but he played for the Quebec Nordiques and the Colorado Avalanche as well. Mike Ricci. He had one of the biggest noses in the NHL because he broke it so many times. So this is his card, wearing that beautiful jersey. Mike Ricci. NHL legend with a huge nose. I think he still works with the organization in some capacity for Colorado. I feel like I've seen him around, but yeah, Mike Ricci playing for the Quebec Nordiques. All right. This one, another one that you guys might not realize who played for the Quebec Nordiques, but he's famous for a lot of different. Okay, I'm scanning. Go. Yeah. Hello. Hi. Can you scan the PC card? Scan the PC card. Come on, scan the PC card. Did it work? Did they work? Did they see me? Hi, no frills clerk. Oh, okay. Here he is. Wendell Clark. So Zach McNally, you probably remember Wendell Clark. He played a lot of years for the Toronto Maple Leafs. This is his first season playing for the Quebec Nordiques, going back to 84-85. Wendell Clark. Mid slap shot, too. You love to see that. An action shot on that one. Wendell Clark's card. Playing on the left wing for the Quebec Nordiques. Pretty cool, right? All right. Last one before we get back into the game, because it looks like we're about to get started here. Between Colorado and Dallas. The very last one. I'm saving the best for last just because I like the name. Ron Tugnut. Ron Tugnut. Look at that. Do you guys remember this guy? He played for Quebec for a bunch of years. Where else did he play? A bunch of different places. Yeah, Ron Tugnut. Okay. Let's update this. It is underway. It is the third period of this game 7. Dallas looking to come back in the game so they don't get defeated in the series. Shots are 14 for Colorado, 10 for Dallas. 1-0 Colorado leads. And we'll see what happens here. The Colorado Avalanche start the period off and immediately score! Look at that. 2-0. Colorado takes an extended lead in the third period, only 31 seconds into the period. Looks like it might have been McKinnon. Yeah, McKinnon with the goal. Puck comes in behind the net. Nishushkin puts it up back to the blue line. Chips back for McKinnon. McKinnon just drives the net and just chips it. Oh no, Ottinger's going to want that one back. Short side, right in between the blocker and the body and all that. Went right in under his arm. Ooh-wee, Ottinger's not going to want that one. That's a bad one for Ottinger, but that also means it's 2-0 for the Colorado Avalanche. And Bobby's like, go, go! And Milosh is like, woo! And then Tocchet definitely was an Oiler, right? Ron Tocchet? I feel like he ended up in Ottawa. Let's check him out. He did play in Edmonton, so you're all right. Ron Tocchet played for Quebec, Edmonton, Anaheim, Montreal, and then Ottawa, and then Pittsburgh and Columbus and Dallas. Oh, so he did, yeah. So there, I had his card for when he played in Dallas. Not bad, eh? Back to the bar. Let's go up, says Milosh. A sarcasm. He was one of the last players to play with a helmet through McSorley. Could have been one as well. Oh, Dallas putting some pressure on now. Shot. And Blackwood sliding out makes the save, covers it up for a whistle. Duchesne getting robbed. KJ Brazy, Irvin gonna find a new grocery store. And then Big Mac's like, go, go, boom, go, go. And then Ace Argan says, Mark Ritchie, I almost forgot he ever played for the Quebec Nordiques. Yeah. Zach McNally, go, go. Dave DeVilliers, go, 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 go. Brutality Blood, go, 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 go. Yeah, I love it. Brutality Blood's got the mascot as his picture too. Brutality Blood. Welcome back, buddy. A sarcasm. Excuse my spelling and errors. I'm using the dictation button. All good, brother. As I read, I'm always trying to like kind of spell check for you guys as I read it. Brutality Blood. Brutality Blood. Brutality Blood. It was just a dirty joke. SkyTrain officer is like, Ottinger, Ottinger, Ottinger. Go, Avs, go. Woo! And then A sarcasm protections, Wendell Clark as a Quebec Nordique. Very good. Yeah. Yeah, we might just have to do a full show and tell stream at some point where I just maybe I'll bring out like all the times I have Wendell Clark because I think I have him as a Toronto Maple Leaf too, right? Good night, peeps. See you later, Dave DeVilliers. Thanks for stopping by, buddy. Try and stay warm out there, all right? Don't want you freezing your tuchus off. Castle Siege, swear jar, 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 swear jar. I understand that one, Castle Siege. It's not that you guys aren't trying. You just haven't been able, and man, like the breakdown on the power play and then that last goal. Yeah, like I said, Castle Siege. Ottinger's going to want that last one back. Sarcasm. A sarcasm protections. Ron, something I do every night. What? Tagnut. Too evil, says Zach. And A sarcasm's like, I'm tugging away. I remember Craig McTavish was one of the last players without a helmet. Well, let's Google it. Who was the last NHL player to not wear a helmet? I probably spelled it wrong. Yep, you were absolutely correct. Look at that. Brian Sinclair with a good knowledge. The last NHL player to play without a helmet was Craig McTavish. He played his final NHL game in the 96-97 season for the St. Louis Blues. That's wild. It was the 90s when they still had people playing without helmets. Can you freaking believe that? Back to the bar. And A sarcasm's like, jokes. I don't want to get canceled. Jokes. Craig McTavish. Yes, you are correct. Thank you, Google, for changing the word yes to jokes. Thanks, man. You too. Yeah, see you later, Dave. Thanks for stopping by. KJ Brazy, Willander, and Demko for Draisaitl. Did he marry Norma Stitz? Oh, no. Norma Stitz? I think the first initial was E, right? E Norma Stitz.
Two evils is Big Mac. Bedard, 2 Canucks. This is Dave Julie. I'd be down for that. Maravich was the very last. Huh. As a Jets fan, I say, yeehaw, stick it in, Grandma. What? On ice, the final seconds of the 94 final. Gay sarcasm. By stick in, I mean you love her for her. I think I had bad Sunday in for the Quebec Nordiques. Excuse that last entire line. KJ Brazy, I have to pony up $150 to my beer league for a new sweater. Oh, I hope it's a 6 sweater for $150. Big Hog Jared Benar thinks is crazy on Sportsnet. What do you mean? The whole thing where he hasn't won a game 7? Charlie Waffles, I hated those guys as Wings fans. Yep. Yeah, the Dallas Stars, the Detroit Red Wings, and the Colorado Avalanche all battled during the 90s. 3 of the best teams in the league, all playing in the Western Conference, beating the crap out of each other all the time. A sarcasm protection. I believe I do have a Matt Sundin for the Quebec Nordiques. Who are the last cards of Guy Lafleur for Quebec Nordiques? That's a good question. But I think didn't he play for one more? I feel like he played for someone else after Quebec, but I might be wrong. No, that was his last. Yeah, you're right. 90-91. So a sarcasm. Yeah, 90-91 was Guy Lafleur's last season, and he played with the Quebec Nordiques, but he did play for the New York Rangers in the middle. That's what I was thinking about. Back to the bar. Matt Sundin, I liked him playing for the Leafs and the Leafs only. Yeah. You mean he didn't like it when he came to the Canucks? Okay, I might be back in the third. Bye, guys. The Bunny fans. See you later. The Bunny fans like dabby. A sarcasm. Sorry, I used to dictation button. It often does not hear what I have to say clearly, especially after 6 beers. Fair enough. Brian Sinclair. Why don't they have a mode where it's like, hey Siri, can you turn on 6 beers mode? Brian Sinclair, I wouldn't mind BXO or Malhotra as the next coach, although I wouldn't wish that upon anyone. Laugh out loud. We're a mess. Yep. Andre with a save from the point. Makes a save with Landeskog falling down towards the front of the net. Getting shoved out of the front of the net. Pretty hilarious there. Bichelle, the monster's like, Landeskog, get out of here. Matt Sundin, says Zach. Yep. Minor Dow, I can see a hockey game on the TV with the Sweden. Yeah, that's the thing. If I hold my... Should I just hold it like this? Am I going to get demonetized if I just hold a mirror up to the TV? Will YouTube pick that up? Minor Dow. Trevor Linden, Dobby. And then Brutality Blood's like, Dobby. Trevor Linden. And then A sarcasm. Joe Sakic was kicking everybody in the ball sack, but not actually kicking people in the ball sack. Yep. With that wrist shot of his. Sonic the Hedgehog. A sarcasm. I do have the Matt playing for the Quebec Nordiques. Very cool. Oh no, Harley's down. Feeling his pain out, whether or not he wants to stand up. So you might have hurt maybe a foot. Is there a call? Is it going to be a penalty? What's going on? Harley. Oh yeah. Oh, that's not great. Landeskog getting his stick into Harley's feet, and then Harley lost an edge and ended up going feet first into the boards. No penalty on the play, though. Could have been, though. Harley's not happy about it. Castle Siege is like square jar. Brutality blood. Fair. That is a fair response, Castle. A Sarcasm Productions. I'm not certain if I have Matt Sundin playing for Toronto. Maybe in one of my unopen backs. Yes, Google, I said baby and not maybe. A Sarcasm Protections. Every time I say the word in it means the word, and every time I sort of the words and it means it in, just so people have a clear understanding that the dictation button sucks. Calvin 99 Charlie calling Russ baby.
Hey, baby. Maybe I give up and go to bed. Either way, really cool cards. I love them. Thank you very much, Jake Sarcasm. Man, I really wish I could have continued to collect more cards through the 90s. Yes, Google, I said car, not cards. I definitely have the exact same Guy Lafleur card. In fact, I have duplicates. Very cool. Midnight Solar, she's like, gross, says KJ Brazy. Laugh out loud. I'm sorry, but Dallas Stars, they got to start playing. Yep. Okay, back to PG. KJ Brazy. Lloyd, get Russ a damn beer, would ya? Hey, Lloyd. Lloyd, can you get me a beer? Can you get me a beer, Lloyd? Oh, snap! The whale came out. Did the whale finally kill Lloyd? Lloyd. I gotta check in. Are you okay, buddy? Are you okay, Lloyd? Oh, okay, yeah. Okay, Lloyd. Yeah, you're okay. Oh, buddy. Oh, he's real. And he's feeling all right, despite the fact he's hanging out there with a whale. A sarcasm. I thought it was Craig McTavish, last player to play without a helmet. That's what Google said. Zach says, Trevor Linden, wave! Woo! Oh, behind the net, to the point. Taves with a shot. That one goes wide. Lehkonen chips it just wide. Back to the point. Another shot to the front of that. Deflected. Oh, that came past McKinnon. He almost had an empty net to shoot out there. McKinnon puts it back up to the half boards. Back down to McKinnon, who skates up the boards. Skates to the high slot. Puts it over McCarr. McCarr with a shot. Odger with a save. Puts it out into the middle of the ice. And then a puck ends up in the corner. Dallas tries to flip it out to center. It actually gets blocked. It was a hand pass because Lehkonen got it with his hand and the puck came to McKinnon, so they'll blow that one down. Castle Siege, swear jar. For the love of God. Oh, please, no more injuries. Yeah, swear jar. You don't want to see Harley going down. Skytrain Alfred is just like, baby. Oh, yeah. That's what I imagine that was. A sarcasm with somehow in this one intermission, I've already gone through a beer. This is not good. Discount the word with. Swerve Nervin, who was the first player to play with a helmet, and did all of his teammates call him a wuss? Here it is. The first player known to have regularly worn a helmet for protective purposes was George Owen, who played for the Boston Bruins in 28-29. While other players may have worn helmets earlier for specific reasons, Owen is credited with being the first player to do so consistently for protection. Interesting. Back to the bar. Brutality Blood. Brutality Blood just discovered we got a new custom emoji today. That's Finn riding a Dallas Scores! Cutting the lead in half, the Dallas Stars, Mikko Rantanen getting on the board against his former team, making it a 2-1 game in the third period with 12 minutes and 11 seconds left to go in this Game 7. Winner takes all night. Rantanen carries it in. And then right into the slot. The whole team claps to the front of the net. He gets all the space and time in the world, and he just rips it top corner right over the blocker. I don't even know if Blackwood had managed to see that one, but now, for all you people cheering for Dallas, there it is. Dallas has made it 2-1. And then Big Mac's like, go, boom, go. And then Skytrain says, Rantanen, OMG, fork. And then Hachigo says, go. And then KJ Brazy, I'm a wrist snapshot guy. I personally, when I play, like to shoot wristers, that, and backhands. Yeah, I'm a wrist shot guy myself too. I had a good slap shot for like one season when I had my first synergy stick, and I never had that good of a slap shot ever again. Puck Oh, Ottinger kicks the puck out. Puck comes in front. Rebound gets kicked to the front of the net of Logan O'Connor trying to chip it front. McKinnon's onto the ice. He's back checking. Dallas puts it all the way down the ice. Not quite enough for icing. Puck into the front. Dallas tries to get it there, but Colorado clears it out to the blue line. Johnson gets it in down low, Castle Siege. Ranton in on the half boards. Puts it across the ice. Shot. Misses the net. I think it went off the side of the net. Colorado in their own zone after Dallas scores. Dallas with some pressure to the front. Oh, White John. Oh, that was Thomas Harley driving the net. But Blackwood comes up with the save. KJ Brady, someone was holding a sign that said, "Bring bong." I wonder, is pot legal in Dallas now? Castle Siege is like, go, 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 go. There you are, Castle Siege, showing up, supporting your team. And Harley fanning on the shot, but got a chance on the secondary chance. And Blackwood had his pad in the way. So too bad for the Dallas Stars. Harley couldn't finish it off there. Swerve driven. DeBoer's Game 7 record on the line. He's like the Undertaker. Zach, go, go, go. Zach says, nice. KJ Brazy, I'm working on the Bedsy toe drag release. My favorite shot of all time is wrist shot, short side, top corner, off wing. I usually played left wing, and I'd love to take a shot, short side, top corner. There's nothing better than a short side, top corner shot. Skytrain Alfred, what a save. Blackwood, yep. Harley had a second chance, and Blackwood stood his ground. Puck down in the corner. Dallas eventually comes up with it. Brings it up to the half boards, and they'll carry it out to center ice. Colorado getting a change on. Puck poked out over the blue line. Granlund puts it back into his own zone. CC rips it in. Rantanen misses the puck. Colorado puts it off the glass and down the ice. Not quite enough for icing there. Puck comes all the way back down on Attinger. Stops behind his own net. 9:37 left to go in the third period. Harley whiffs on it. Yep. Dweeble, says Zach. Shot goes just wide. Deshane's in behind the net. Battling, tries to get out up front. The Dallas defenseman pinches all the way down. Sagan leaves it for Duchesne. Oh, they did. Did they call it? They are calling it. That's a trip. So the Dallas Stars inadvertently trip a player. Looked like Natchez went down. And Duchesne getting his stick into the feet of Natchez, taking him down. And that'll be a tripping call. Colorado goes to the power play with 9:11 left to go in the third period. Midnight Solar says, ha 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 ha, Brutality Blood, Castle Siege. Midnight Solar is here to play referee for you guys. Yeah, little can opener from Duchesne. Whoopsies. Yeah, Rantanen off the bar and down into the net. Wow, wow, wow. Pete DeOr not even reacting, saying, let's go, let's go, let's go. My team's name is the Fighting Fish. The Fighting Fish. Do you guys have a sick jersey? What do you think? Is it a great one? KJ Brezzi, JT Miller, and Duchesne look alike. Huh. Maybe. I mean, JT Miller has a mustache too. What do you guys think? Is KJ Brazy out to lunch? There's JT Miller. Matt Duchesne. Yeah, they could. I think they could be like brothers. Especially when Duchesne has his mustache. What do you guys think? Back to the bar. Is KJ Brazy crazy? Brutality Blood's like, learn the rules, Castle Siege! Can't be taking penalties like that, bro! Brutality Blood. Skytrain Awesome.
royalty of the eggplant on the douche. 95 to the box. Skytrain Elves in 2 minutes for chirping. Skytrain Elves, somewhat doppelgangers of each other, 9 and 95. Okay. All right, we're going to end this poll question. Will there be more Game 7s in the second round? 69% of you are saying yes, there will be more than 2 Game 7s in the next round. Power play is on. Niches behind the net for Colorado. Puts it up to half boards for McKinnon. McKinnon skates to the middle, puts it over for Makar. Makar puts it down for Landeskog. Can't take it cleanly. He'll put it back up for Makar. Makar puts it down low. Not far enough. Landeskog picks it up, though. He'll put it in behind the net, but not to anyone. Dallas is able to pick up the puck, and they'll flip it all the way down the ice. Minute 30 left to go on the power play. Colorado have to start from their own zone. All right. New poll question. Do JT Miller and Duchesne, there's no S in there, look alike? Question mark. Carr broke his stick. He'll have to hustle back now. Dallison shorthanded. Good job. Makar stops him. Flips the puck out to center. McKinnon, looks like the fans are going to get what they want. They're going to call a penalty on Makar. Tripping, I think. So we're going to have 4-on-4 for 47 seconds. Someone of the Colorado players is down too? What are they calling? Tripping. Huh. Natchez going down. But now it's going to be 4-on-4 for 47 seconds. The car stick explodes. And then Hintz takes it out. He goes down. Getting taken down by Lehkonen. Oh, and then Natchez just like falls into the boards. He literally didn't get touched by anyone. He just fell into the boards. Skytrain agrees. They look like cousins. Laugh out loud. Brutality blood. I don't care for Matt Duchesne as an Avalanche fan. Cale Makar, 2 minutes for tripping. So it'll be 47 seconds of 4-on-4. Just under 8 minutes left to go in the third. And then Dallas will get 1 minute and 13 seconds of power play time, barring any other calls. Colorado trying to win the puck behind their own net. Dallas working hard to get it, though. Marchment working hard in the corner, ends up falling down, giving the puck away. Colorado skates it out. 4-on-4. Colorado, Natchez. Gerard with a shot. That one hits someone in front. And then Dark Charge says, holy macro, what a game. Trevor Linden. Welcome back, Dark Charge. Nice to see you, brother. Duchesne comes out of the box in 10 seconds. Colorado's taking their time. Pass up to the middle. Tipped. Dropped. O'Connor with a shot. Kelly driving the net. Now it's a power play. Avalanche plays the puck back in their own zone. Now flip the puck all the way down the ice into the Dallas zone. They'll have about a minute to work with 7 minutes left to go in the third period. Harley picks it up in his own zone. He'll skate it out to center, giving it up to Johnston. Johnson skates it in. Hintz ends up getting in the way, but gets it down low for Rantanen. Johnson working on the half boards. Loses the puck. Dallas can't keep the puck in. O'Connor's into the zone, shorthanded. He ends up getting knocked down. So Hintz carries the puck up. The Stars now controlling the zone, putting the puck behind the net. Duchesne can't get to it, though. Oh, and the puck squirts to the corner. He manages to get it back up the blue line. But Harley's not there. The puck goes out to center. Harley's going to have to take it back in his own zone. Only 22 seconds left to go in this Dallas power play. Rantanen skates with speed in the zone. Tries to go for the wraparound. It went in off of the Colorado defenseman. Dallas scores! Mikko Rantanen putting it off of the Colorado defenseman and in the net on the wraparound.
tying the game up with 6:14 left to go in the third period. It's a 2-2 tie. To the sin bin, Makar. Rantanen with speed through the middle, goes around behind the net, and then banks it in off of the defenseman Gerard, I think. Yeah, Gerard trying to box out, misses the puck, and it goes off of his skate and into the net. Oh, whoops. Rantanen scoring 2 goals against his former team in this third period. I wonder if Colorado will challenge for goaltender interference because Rantanen made contact with Blackwood, but I think he was outside of his crease, so probably not. No, they're just going to line up. Crosby making only 8.7 is still crazy to me. Yep. And then Big Mac's like, go, 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 go. Boom, go, go. And then Chico's like, go, 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 go. And then Big Mac's like, hell yeah. And then Castle Siege is like, go, 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 go. Lacking in on the forecheck. Tie game. Big Hog's like, bang. And then Big Hog's like, go, 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 go. Canucks go. Goal. Canucks go. Former Avalanche. Yep. Former Avalanche. Mikko Rantanen banking in off Gerard. 2-2 tie. 6:14 left to go. Pretty wild. Just under 6 minutes left to go. Guy taking a massive pay cut and then still can't get him anyone. Laugh out loud. Yeah, true enough. Yeah, I mean, him and Malcolm both took pay cuts because they could have made more money if they went somewhere else. Trade him to Van, eh? Yes, trade him to Van. Calvin 99 Charlie. To the box, please. To the box, please. Who am I? Laugh out loud. One of the refs. Can't remember who he was. Was it Wes McCauley? Skytrain Elvin. How in the world can you not defend the forking net? What the hell? Says Skytrain Alfred. LFG, says Big Hog Hockey. Dallas isn't going away now. Tying up this game 7. Dark Charge has got them fighting. Sword fight. Sword fight. Yeah, look at this, guys. Rantanen scores at 7:49 and then 13:46, so 5 minutes later. Or sorry, 6 minutes later. And then Mikko Rantanen with his 4th goal against his former team from Harley and Duchesne. And then Rantanen from Bach and Labushkin. Then Manson and O'Connor scoring shorthanded. Nathan McKinnon, Lindgren, and Nishushkin in on the first 2 goals for Colorado. Shots are getting closer now. Hits are pretty even. Block shots are even. Giveaways are even. So it should be interesting to see what happens. Gonna go down to the wire. Brad Pitt, question mark. What's in the box? Brad Pitt, yeah, I get it now. What's in the box, man? What's in the box? Colorado defenseman falls but makes the play. They rip it in. Nietzsche's moves in. Puck gets chipped past him. Jamie Bent chips it out all the way to center. Dadded off in the corner trying to come up with it. Wyatt Johnson trying to come up with it. Poked back to the half boards. Colorado skates it out. Nathan McKinnon to center. He flips it in right on Ottinger, and he'll just cover it up for a whistle. He's like, screw this. Swerve and Irvin, do you think Minnesota or Quebec fans still cheer for these teams? Interesting question too, right? Because if the Canucks moved somewhere else, like if suddenly the Canucks were playing in Houston, would I cheer for them? Probably not. I'd probably be too angry about it, wouldn't I? It's possible though, wouldn't it be? Hell no, says KJ Brazy. And Zach's like, go, go. KJ Brazy, maybe the odd old guy. Yeah, someone who wasn't old enough to be bitter about them leaving. So they just remember the nostalgia of them playing there. It's like, is there anyone in Hartford cheering for Carolina? Is there anyone in Colorado cheering for New Jersey? Because the Colorado Rockies moved to New Jersey. Learn the rules, says Zach. Skytrain Alfred. Come on! 2-0 lead. Go score yourself. A sarcasm protections. People of Quebec don't care about hockey. The reverse ER. Yeah, we got the reverse ER there. Okay, he just came close to me, so I'm going to grab him.
Oh, yes. Oh, he had a nap and now he's awake and he moved over here.
Oh, Blackwood makes a save. Yes, Dobby is sleepy. Are you a nice good boy? Are you a nice good boy, huh? Do you love your papa? How much? If you were to describe how much you love me in 3 words, what would those 3 words be, Dobberton?
Oh, what a nice one, huh? What a sweet good boy you are, Dobby. Yes? Oh, yes, you love me so much.
Oh, Colorado taking a penalty. Looks like it's a holding call. Drury getting called for holding. He doesn't like the call. But either way, he's going to the box.
Oh, yes, my little fluffy nugget. Yes, what a sweet boy you are, huh? Oh, yes, you tuck your little head underneath there. Oh, yes, 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 yes.
Yeah, he was definitely holding on to his seg and just being dragged down to the ground by Drury. There's no way you're not going to get that called, bro. That's brutal, man. That's like the perfect holding call.
Oh, yes.
So now Dallas gets a chance with only just over 4 minutes left to go to score on the power play and take this after trailing 2-0. Harley down to Rantanen in the corner. Rantanen puts it back to Harley on the point. Harley puts it over for Rantanen, top of the circle. Puts it down low for Duchesne. Duchesne cross crease. And Dallas scores! Oh, yes! The Dallas Stars have scored to take the lead in Game 7 in the 3rd period after trailing 2-0. Crazy! Whoo! Embrace the hard, unless your 1C is lazy. Your stud defenseman wants to leave, and your top goalie is always injured. Yeah. 4 minutes left in Game 7. Let's play, boys. In the case, embarrass the exit door. In that case, embrace the exit door. Yeah, that's what Tocchet did. Yeah. There you go, Castle Siege. Your player did it. Castle Siege 53. White Johnston scores. Go, 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 go. And then she goes like, go, 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 go. And then Big Mac's like, go, 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 go. Boom, motherfuckers. Go, go. And then KJ Brace is like, woo, wow. Way to go, Stripes. And the Gorfinator says, total collapse from the abs. Welcome, the Gorfinator. That is a hilarious profile picture you have there. That's amazing. McKinnon calling for a call. Didn't get it. McCarr skates down. He skates in behind the net. He tries to wrap around. Puck goes end up behind the net. What did that goal graphic cover? It is just because the Dallas Stars have a green jersey, and so I can't green screen it. Big Mac putting $1 in the square jar because he said motherfucker. And then donating a gifted membership as well. Big Mac, look at you putting out the gifted memberships. Thank you very much. Dobby appreciates you. Zach says, go, go. And Big Hog says, bang. And then Swerve Nerve says, something not suitable for work. Yeah. I was making some hand gestures that you're not allowed to see on stream. And Big Hog's like, go, 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 go. And Dallas, I think, has iced the puck. Fools. Don't they know the rules? Yeah, what a pass across the crease. And from a sharp angle, too. Wyatt Johnstone finishes it off. Duchesne feeds it across. Man. Nothing much that Blackwood could do there. Question mark. Go, 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 go. And then Ace Arkham says, go, Dally, go. And then Big Hog he says, LFG. And Milosh says, garbage ass penalty, but okay. 2:54 left to go. Shot goes wide of the net from Colorado in the Dallas zone. Back to the blue line. Shot Gets blocked in front by Kelly, blocking his own team shot on accident. Puck gets chipped to the half boards. Rantanen can't pick it up there, though. Takes the man's stick, can't come up with the puck. Harley behind his own net. A rugby game breaks out there. Colorado comes out with it, puts it back to the blue line. Shot to the front, bounces off a body in front. Doesn't get to the net. Colorado getting smacked around right now. Barely able to stay on their feet. Swear jar. KJ Brizzy. Bullshit penalty. Dallas can still pull this off, says A Sarcasm Productions. Ref had to make his parlay. Yep. Suck it, Makar. This is Big Hog. Sort of different. Is Bednar on the hot seat if they lose tonight? Probably. Best defense, my ass. Yeah. Oh, Colorado's pulled the goalie. Dallas is trying to work it out to center. Lehkonen puts it over for Natchez. Colorado now has control with 1:43. They bring it in. They'll flip it into the corner. Oh, it doesn't go to the corner. Andre picks it up. Dallas flips it all the way out. Colorado manages to knock it down. Puck in the half boards. I can't see it because all the fans are standing, and the Colorado Avalanche are trying to come up with the puck behind the net now. Back to the blue line. Makar puts it across. Natchez puts it down low for McKinnon. McKinnon, I don't know what he was doing there. Maybe he was trying to get another rugby game breaks out. Back behind the net. Landeskog can't get to the puck because the referee gets in the way. Landeskog now on the half boards, puts it back to Makar on the point. Makar takes a step, puts it down into the corner. We got 1 minute left to go in the third period. Empty net for Colorado. Nathan McKinnon behind the net, puts it back up to the blue line for Natchez. Natchez puts it towards the net, and Andre makes a save and goes, and there's nothing to give up. No rebound, nothing. Andre makes sure he holds on to that one. I like the Stars goal song. Big Zed, says Zach. KJ Brizzy, Landy will tie it up. KJ Brizzy, I think Landeskog has got one in him. Zach McNally, learn the rules. Yep, thank you. After the icing call, they couldn't change. Colorado had some good control. 52.7 seconds left. Yes, says Bunny Fan. So, does Dobby pour out your soda, Russ? That is what my Dobby just did. Oh no! Your Dobby just knocked your drink over, eh? The Bunny Fan. Dallas! 3-2! Hopefully, says Milosh. Woohoo! Says the Bunny Fan. Go, 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 go. Yes! Are we cheering for Dallas or Colorado? The Gofinator. I watch 8 different watch party streams. You're the only one that isn't painfully boring. Thank you very much, the Gofinator. We try to keep things fun and fresh and going, right? We got a lot of crazy kids here. So the Gofinator, thank you for being here. Nice to see you. Welcome to the stream. I'm Russell Holiday. This is Nothing is Perfect. And we're going to be live throughout the entire NHL playoffs. Normally, it's a bit of a, tricky thing. You can see we've got Canucks colors happening on the screen here. So Canucks colors, because we are normally a Canucks stream, but the Canucks suck. And so they didn't make the playoffs. So we are just going to be watching playoff hockey. We're going to be live for all the Stanley Cup finals for sure. And next round, we have to wait and see what happens in today and tomorrow about who we'll be covering in the second round. So welcome the Gofinator. And thank you for the kind words. Skytrain Alpha. This looks familiar. Canucks hockey like. Yeah, this is what happens. I cheer for a team and they start playing with the Canucks. Okay, Colorado wins the faceoff. Makar at the point. Takes a shot. That goes off a foot. Squirts to the corner. Natchez chips up Makar on the half boards. Makar takes a shot to the front of the net. Andre makes a save. No rebound. Nichushkin standing right there waiting for one. 41.1 seconds left to go. So my Dobby loves hockey. They listen to. Very cool. My Dobby's still having a nap. Alfred, are you saying Dallas will blow the lead? And then Bunny fans are like, Lloyd! And the Gofinator, I'm cheering for a last-minute asteroid Oilers fan. Yeah. The Gofinator, yep. I mean, that might not be a bad thing for you guys. But you guys already have Vegas, so. Colorado wins the faceoff. McKinnon comes up with it. Natchez puts it to McKinnon in the corner. Back to Makar on the point. Down to McKinnon on the half boards. He skates down. Leaves it for Natchez. Natchez up to the blue line. Puts it across for Makar. Makar walks down. Puts it down for Landeskog. He shoots. That one goes off Ottinger and comes into the corner. Picked up by Natchez. Puts it down for Makar. 17 seconds left to go. And then Ottinger with a save. I think that might have been a pass shot over to Landeskog for Makar. 15.2 seconds left to go, and Andre makes the save, covers it up. They're going to be another face-off in the Dallas zone. Oh my goodness. Laugh out loud. I'm loosely cheering for Dallas because I feel the Jets will have a better run with them. Fair enough. That's so true at Gofinator. This channel always makes me laugh. Thank you, Zoe. I appreciate that. A sarcasm, regardless of this game. Go, Jets, go! Puck back to the point. Kept in. All the way down into the high slot. Bouncing around. Nishushkin can't come over with it. Puck gets chipped out. Rantanen for the hat trick! And he scores! Mikko Rantanen with the last 5 seconds of the game puts in the goal, scores a hat trick against the Colorado Avalanche. And how you like that? The man they left behind, Mikko Rantanen, with a hat trick goal in Game 7 against his former team, the Colorado Avalanche, as the reigning Hats come down from the stands. And that'll do it. The Colorado Avalanche, 2.7 seconds left to go in their season. They couldn't do it. They couldn't hold on. Oh my goodness. You couldn't have written this one. This is like a Hollywood movie. Mikko Rantanen scoring the hat trick goal on the empty net against his former team. Can you believe that? Bunny fan, yes. And Bunny fan's like, go. And Big Mac's like, boom, go. And then she goes like, go. And then Bunny fan's like, yeah! Yes! KJ Brizzy, flashes the glove like he's Patrick Waugh. Big Hog's like, let's go, Otter! And then Swervener's like, OMG, Rantanen ices it. A Sarcasm Productions, Misa Jar Jar Binks. Rantanen won it for the Stars. Yep. Boo, says KJ. Absolutely poetic. Laugh my ass off to, of all people, Gary Wiseman in the chat. Welcome, Gary Wiseman. Nice to see ya. The Bunny fan, go. Big Hog's like, bang! And then Calvin Einer shows, let's go Stars! I always knew they were gonna do it. Laugh out loud. Big Mac, I told you, Game 7 for Dallas! The Gofinator Rantanen revenge complete. Yep, that's crazy. Big Hog Hockey, go. Trevor Linden, goal. Trevor Linden, go. Makar sucks. Swear jar. Look at his face. There's Zach throwing some hats in the chat. A Sarcasm, all the Jets. I said, although the Jets. Yeah. Suck it, Makar! No one time did I ever cheer for the Avs. Laugh out loud. Castle Siege is like, go. Woo! And then Big Hog's like, great defense, Makar. LFG, A Sarcasm ties it up. Ties the sucker up. There it is. Final. Game over. Game 7 goes to the Dallas Stars. They take it. Whoo! No comeback for the Colorado Avalanche after the lost lead there. KJ Brazy, wish our 100-meter player would show up like this. Yep. Oh, wait. That was for Dallas. I didn't realize that Rats was playing for Dally. Right on the make me smile. Yep. Makar thinks he's the best. Clearly not. Hughes is on top, baby. And then A Sarcasm Production clapping hands in Montreal. Roommates wondering what the fuck I'm clapping for. Sorry, I swore. Swear jar. And then Bunny fans like, yes, Dallas. Hughes on top. Laugh out loud. Wow. Celebrating like they won the cup over there. Crazy. Sagan and Makar having a minute. Makar shaking everyone's hands. Yes, Calvin. Go. So Hughes wears the pants. Laugh out loud. Yep. We all know Hughes wears the pants. A Bunny fan using the new custom emojis. I agree, A Sarcasm. Never seen the dolphin emoji. Reverse Eeyore, Mountain Dew color. Stripes get in the fucking way. Yep. Sup, says the Bunny fan, swerving him. Yo, who's the Rocket sitting behind Tapete DeVore? That's who I'm cheering for. She's there like every game. A Sarcasm. Yeah, Jets have a better chance with Dallas. All the Jets have to do is win another game. An orca is actually a type of dolphin way smarter than sharks. Correct. May the force be with the Jets. absolute rocket. Too bad DeSmith ain't in net. Yeah, that would have helped them probably. Canucks losing 3-2 right now. Calvin 99 Charlie, I want to see Nate Dogg versus McBaby showdown. Yeah, that would have been fun. Oh, we only bring Lloyd when it's Canucks stream? No, Lloyd's here. He just still refuses to make drinks. Lloyd? Hey, Lloyd, you want to see my wife's new picture? Oh, you guys want to see Laser? Oh, okay, we're going to show you. You guys remember Laser? My wife is doing a picture of Laser for his birthday. Look at that. Laser. That's pretty sweet. Good job, baby. Yeah, it's cool. That's so crazy. How did you do that? Lloyd, what'd you think? Pretty good, right? Still not gonna get me a drink? Oh God, okay, Lloyd, you can go away. Okay, get out of here. Ace Argons, 26 years ago, I remember standing in line for a movie that was pretty good except for the one character. Yeah, Lloyd. Nate Dogg wins 8 out of 10 times. 8 out of 10 times of what? Andrew is an absolute menace with the last glove save. Yep. Whoa, didn't mean it like that. Laugh out loud. Ace Sarcasm. At this point, all I have to do is say, go Jets, go. And then Calvin's like, ha 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 ha. And then Ace Sarcasm. Everyone, tomorrow, I hope we tune in for the Winnipeg against the Blues, and nobody wants to be singing the blues. Sup, man, says Zach. When's Dusty coming on? Well, let's bring him on right now, shall we? That's the new Slapshots guy. It is. No Slapshots. Y'all live out of that hockey shop? I do not live out of that, but he does. Sure he does. Brutality Blood. Good game. Castle Siege is Brutality Blood. That's good sportsmanship. Look at the shakes after the game. Brutality Blood shaking Castle Siege's hand there. And then Castle Siege. Jack, good game at Brutality Blood. Brutality Blood. Hey, at least Brutality Blood, you still got the Florida Panthers. Looks good. Crystal says Chico. Crystal says, thanks to Chico. All right, let's get Dustin on here. All right, kids. You wanted him back, and I understand why, because he is a god. Is that too much right off the bat? I mean, it is total blasphemy. That's what we're here for, though.
Hey, you're not a Canucks fan if you're not a blasphemist.
Any comments on Mikko Rantanen scoring a hat-trick goal on the empty net to seal away the deal? Is that like the biggest FU in history?
Sports. I love sports. There's so many times in sports you can just go back all through history. There's just moments of like soap opera poetic justice moments like that. Like, it's
crazy.
Just like you can't script it any better. Like, gets a hat trick in the elimination game 7 against the team that basically showed him the door, pulled the rug out from under him when he thought he was going to be there for the rest of his career. So very fitting way for them to meet their demise. Pretty good game overall. Colorado getting out to the 2-0 lead, but just couldn't keep Dallas off the score sheet. The special teams coming through for Dallas big time. Power play. I mean, power play was having their way with Colorado tonight. So, yeah, be an interesting second round.
Wow,
in the West for
Colorado
sure.
couldn't even get their power play going. Like, they had a 4-minute power play, and I think they had one shot on it.
Yeah. No, like getting that 4-minute against Ben early, you got to capitalize, and they just didn't.
And then, I mean, they ended up scoring shorthanded, so their special teams was working in that sense. But up 2-0 in the third period, only to lose. Got to be sad for them a little bit.
Yep. Yeah, not their best work, but hey, There's always next year, right?
Yeah. Okay, so we have a couple games to talk about. The Abbey Canucks are in the second round of the playoffs versus the Coachella Valley Firebirds, a team that they actually had a really tough time against in the regular season. I think they went 1-3 against the Firebirds in the regular season, so not an easy task for them. But they did end up playing against them on Thursday night. So you can kind of give us a little bit of a breakdown of what happened in that game?
Absolutely. So game one, Abbotsford Canucks coming into their playoffs. For a lot of these players, the first time playing in a playoff game at the professional level. Abbotsford is one of the younger teams in the AHL. Got off to a bit of a rocky start. They kind of got caught puck watching a minute and a half in. Brandon Byro of the Firebirds carried across the blue line, and there was just a wide open seam to Ryan Winterton across the defensive zone for a good one-timer that beats Shelov's clean. But then the team woke up. Some really good forechecking by Linus Karlsson to free up the puck and get it out in front to Jet Wu, who made a really great move to the backhand, something you don't really see out of him very often. But it was really good of him to recognize the play and jump up from the blue line and get Abbotsford on the board. And that kind of opened the floodgates for Abbotsford a little bit, a little over a minute later. Another really good forecheck by Abbotsford, Ty Mueller, cutting off the pass from the goalie to his defenseman in the corner and finding Danila Klimovich out front, and Klimovich going top corner, glove side to make it 2-1 Abbotsford. And then shortly after that, another defenseman jumping up into the play, Guillaume Brisebois, getting in front of the net with a beautiful tip off a pass from PDG, Phil DiGiuseppe, tipping it past the Firebirds goalie to take a 3-1 lead into the second period. And that would be all the scoring in game one after that. Abbotsford shutting it down pretty much after that, and Shelov's shutting the door hard on the Firebirds in the third period, stopping 11 shots while Abbotsford was only able to muster 4 in that third period. So the Firebirds are a big team, and they do use their physicality well. They tend to get under the skin of the young Abbey Canucks, and so that was a lot of the issue earlier in the regular season. But some really good adjustments made by Malhotra when necessary in game one, and Abbotsford able to seal the deal and take the lead in the series.
3-1. They took the lead in the series, 1-0. They're playing, and so the way it works down there in the AHL is that because it's a best of 5 and they try and cut down on travel, they always get to decide when they're going to split up the games. So the first 2 games are being played down there in Palm Springs, and then the games 3, 4, and 5, if necessary, will be played up here in Abbotsford. So the first 2 games are down there in Coachella Valley, which they are playing right now in game 2 through 2 periods. Did you want to talk a little bit about what has happened so far through game 2 for the Abbotsford Canucks against Coachella Valley Firebirds?
Absolutely. So I was paying more attention to that game than the NHL game, obviously. This game, Abbotsford again, not out to the greatest start, but I would say as a team played a little better. Shelov's tonight was not his best night. Getting into his old habits of high glove through traffic and not even getting a piece. The first 2 shots from well out in the offensive zone, like from defensemen close to the blue line, through traffic. Shelov's unable to track the puck, beating him glove side. And then the third one from a defenseman creeping into the play, jumping into the rush, and getting one off Shelov's glove that he got a piece of but didn't get all of. And that one snuck by him as well. He was unable to dive back and stop it from going in the net. So an early 3-0 lead for Coachella Firebirds in this one. And then they carried that 3-0 lead going into the third period. The second period. But a goalie change coming out of Abbotsford. Nikita Tolopilo starting the second period, which kind of sparked the Abbey Canucks. Not to say that they were playing poorly in the first period. Really, they actually had the majority of the shots in the first period, but Shelov's just couldn't keep the puck out of the net. He allowed 3 goals on 8 shots, which was a huge flip from the 29 shots he stopped in game 1. So Tolopilo in, Shelov's out. 2 minutes 55 seconds into the second period, Phil DiGiuseppe able to beat I think it's Coco in net tonight for the Firebirds. Yes, Coco. Yeah. A nice pass from Akito Hirose. So defenseman again getting in on the offense, and Atu Ratu getting the secondary assist on that one. And then 2 minutes later, Nate Smith with a beautiful wraparound to beat Coco to get the Abbotsford Canucks within 1. A couple of another very good chances late in the period, but they were not able to beat Coco to tie the game up yet. So it is in the second intermission right now. We're waiting for the third period to start, but a 3-2 lead right now for the Firebirds. Malhotra made some nice adjustments to each line as well. He shuffled a couple guys back to where they were playing when some of the guys were called up, rather than where they should be playing if you were to stack your lineup. And that kind of seemed to snap them into their more checking style, which they need to play against the Firebirds. They got to use their physicality first and get in on the forecheck and win those puck battles. So we'll see what happens in the third period. Hopefully maybe they get a power play and can even it up early, and then hopefully take the 2-game lead coming back home to Abbotsford.
Should be huge. But having said that, even if things stay the same down there in Palm Springs, coming back, then they have 3 games to play at home, which is usually a big advantage for the teams being more comfortable playing in their own arena.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, in any playoff series, you aim for the split on the road and win your 2 at home, right? So that's usually the game plan in the playoffs. Abbotsford did have a choice. So when you have home ice advantage in the AHL playoffs, the way you described how they do the 2 and 3, Abbotsford being the home ice advantage team actually had the choice to either take the first 2 games or the tail 3. So Abbotsford chose the tail 3, however, because obviously you would love to win on home ice. So hopefully, exactly like you said, if they can't win this one, they have 3 chances at it coming home. So we'll have to get our green jerseys on and go out and support to see some playoff hockey before it's gone for the summer.
Now, Dustin, there's something weird happening on Monday. They're actually doing the draft lottery live on TV, and they're actually going to be having the balls coming out.
About time.
Every time they always do it in the shadows, right? And then they tell us what the results are. But apparently this time
the stupid cards coming out of that back room. I mean, there's still ways to rig like the ball thing. Everyone will say, "Oh, some of them are weighted and not bouncing the same as the other ones." At very least, we're seeing it happen live, and it's not just a stack of cards coming out of a locked room.
Right.
So, I mean, that's a positive for me.
Yeah, it should be interesting to see. So we're thinking about possibly doing a stream that night. So I don't know if you're going to be around for that, but we could possibly have you on to discuss once things are wrapping up there. We'll kind of see what the timeline will be for that, but we can chat as we get closer to the day.
Yeah, for sure. We can do that. And
finish summarizing this game between
finish summarizing the game 2. So
yeah, perfect, awesome. And then we'll set up because if we do that on Monday, the next game after today's game will be on Wednesday in Abbotsford, between Abbotsford and Coachella Valley. So we can get that all set up on Monday night, and then we'll probably have a good idea of when the schedule will come up for all the second round as well, so we can figure that out as well.
Perfect, sounds great.
Cool. Dustin, is there anything you want to say to chat before I let you go for the night?
Thanks as always for the great support in the comments. I love being here for you guys. Happy to drop in and hang out with Russ and break down some Canucks talk. I've been itching to talk about the Tocchet stuff and the Rutherford stuff. So happy to drop in and share my Canucks wisdom. Self-proclaimed, but whatever. I'm going to take it. And as always, have a great rest of your weekend, and we'll talk to you soon.
Awesome. Talk to you later, Dustin. Have a great night.
Cheers, buddy.
Dustin Boydell stopping by the Silver Fox to give us all up to date on the Abbey Canucks playing down there
in Palm Springs. Not a bad place to play, down in Palm Springs. Pretty sweet. The bunny fan, laugh out loud. Okay, I'ma go. See you later, bunny fan. Nice, says Zach. Bye, guys, says the bunny fan. And the bunny fan using that new custom emoji. I am Toes. Laser's my boy. Yeah. You like Laser? Milosh, you know Laser? Laser Beam has gray hair now. Laugh out loud. Is Laser the hockey shop guy? Yeah, he is. Yeah. We had McDavid versus McKinnon. Remember? He got swept. Yep, we do remember that. Let's see here. Zach says, wave. A sarcasm. If I had money for the square jar, I would put in the next time. I will promise to have money for the swear jar. I promise. Fair enough. Yes, cool. I said square jar, not swear jar. I will try to keep my language clean. You have to understand, I live in Montreal, but my French is not so good. Go Jets, go! Tabernac, your French is not so good. Sacre Bleu. Midnight Solar, good job. Friends, Castle Siege, and Brutality Blood. Yep. Midnight Solar, happy to see you guys having fun together. Big Hog Hockey, Rusty, you should stay on here and listen to the Abbey Canucks radio. Laugh out loud. I would, but I've got things I've got to do now. But like I said, we're going to chat with Dusty. We're going to figure out, maybe we can update the Abbey Canucks on Monday, but we'll see how things go. Yeah, man, watch your fucking language, KJ Brazy says. Swear jar. Swear jar! A sarcasm. I understand you're cheering on the Blues, and I have cheered the Blues on in the past myself. I live at the hockey shop, says Milosh. Okay, Milosh, next time you see Laser, be like, hey, Laser, when are you going to be on Nothing is Perfect next time? What happened with the airport, BS Dusty? Yes, Dusty couldn't make it to the airport. There was some messed up stuff with the airport. So if you guys want to check him out, check out Dusty on his Instagram page, Paragolf Pro on Instagram, and you'll be able to find out why he wasn't able to go down to Florida. A Sarcasm Production. I really wish we could get some Kansas City fans in the NHL. I think they're even better fans than the people of Missouri cheering for the Blues. What happens is Lefty all around. Nothing is perfect. Brutality Blood's just giving me the A-OK because of course you're going to shake hands after a game. Brutality Blood. Brutality Blood. A Sarcasm. Just so you know, people of Missouri are wonderful people. I'm not trying to diss on them. Jet who? Jet woo! But the Blues are only good when they're on the Blue Bombers. True. Woo! Sarcasm Productions. Being a Canucks fan must have been great in 2011. Hard rub. It was a lot of fun, but it was also very painful. Guys, I'm thinking about doing a video on the Sedins. Should I? Yes. It would be the history of the Sedins. Yes, it was. I hope your child grows. We got to get more people in here. Yep. No offense to your child. I hope they grow. But I said channel. Should see what you can find on Aqua. Milosh, beautiful Sedins. Yes. Do it, Big Hog, says Big Mac. A Sarcasm Productions. The 20 people that are sticking around have to let their friends know this is a really good channel. Thank you, A Sarcasm. What is the company when in the CHL does the Memorial Cup? What is technically the hardest cup in hockey to win? The Stanley Cup probably is, but the Memorial Cup would be up there too. Big Mac, I'm sure I talk about this channel too much with people, but nothing will stop me. I love it. Thank you, Big Mac. What is the cup they win in the CHL? Is it the Memorial Cup? Because that cup is technically the hardest cup to win in hockey. It is the Memorial Cup. So you have to win your own league, and then you have to win the Memorial Cup tournament as well. The Calder Cup is the AHL. Minor Dow says, Big Mac, Big Mac, Big Mac. A Sarcasm says the longest running cup in sports history to win is actually is actually to do with schooners and boats. Oh, weird. So it's like weeks or something like that. Something to do with sailing. Yes, Google, saline, not sailing. Sailing, question mark. Laugh out loud. I'm a little drunk, but it's not me. I'm mumbling that bad. Ozer sailing. I love Google. I never talk bad about Google because they might sell my info. Laugh out loud. Probably already do. So that hull has sailed, K. Brutality Bud. Going for my second team at Nothing is Perfect. Yep, now it's the Panthers. You got the symbol back. There it is. It's nice to have two teams. Sarcasm. It's the longest running cup in sports history. It's something to do with sailing boats. You know, like fucking scooters. Now I owe him $2. Swear jar. Let's go, Abby, says Big Hog. Google likes to change my words. I'm sorry about that, or I have really huge problems mumbling. Schooners! 2 cents, says Zoe. Midnight Solar. I hope we have a good draft for CBJ Russell. Yep. You guys deserve a nice high draft pick. I use the dictation button because I'm extremely lazy. I don't want people to think I have some kind of handicap that is preventing me from actually just using my thumbs to type. And then Brutality Bud's like, lion. Or is that? No, that's Panther, Trevor Linden. Let's go Leafs, says Zach. Sarcasm, although technically my left thumb is dislocated. What? How did you dislocate your thumb, bro? Go Panthers, says Brutality Bud. Big Mac, all right. I'm out for the night. Have a fantastic night, everyone. See you later, Big Mac. Thanks for being here. Thanks for all your wonderful support and for the gift of membership as well. Big cleanup coming again this summer. OMG, what a choke again. Yeah, B, you might be right. KJ Brizzy, enjoy your night, Big Dusty. Calvin 99 Charlie, I want to locate my thumb if I couldn't locate it. Not gonna lie. Good night, Big Mac. Good night, Big Mac, says Big Hog and Sarcasm. Over Rovers, devil. Sarcasm. By the way, Mac trucks are very nice. Yeah, Mac trucks are nice. I think they rattle apart pretty quickly, though. Thanks, Dusty, says Milosh. Sarcasm. Go, Peterbilt, go! I'm just kidding. Nobody wants to drive in a Peterbilt. Get a Volvo. Calvin's like, laugh out loud, laser beam. Never heard of him. Can't be that famous. Okay, I will for sure talk to Laser about the channel. Yeah. Yeah, reverse Eeyore colored jersey. Yep. It's like this. The reverse Eeyore. That's what happens. I'll have to try and fix that for the next round. Everybody just thinks I'm very sarcastic. Hydrogen powered, says Zoe. Sarcasm. I'm just using my old YouTube account because my other account is ghosted. What? KJ Brazy, 2011 was a great year. Bittersweet though, yeah. Woof, says Zoe. Sarcasm. Tabernacle is life in Montreal. Tabernacle. Problem with me researching a video like this is that I might now get a big amount of views on the video that satisfies me. Might not. Fair enough. I hope this channel grows. Thank you, Sarcasm. If all 20 of us let 2 other people know, he has a lot more. Yep. We're up to 924. We're getting close to 1,000. That's the goal before the end of the Stanley Cup playoffs. This is what it sounds like to when doves cry. Quick mass! Laugh out loud. It's grower, not a shower. Yes, the channel's not a grower, not a shower. And Emperor King, I was lurking the whole stream, just chilling. Thank you, Emperor King. I guess you're cheering against the Oilers to this next round, eh? Please cheer for the Leafs. Sarcasm. Didn't realize you have to put my thumbs being dislocated. It had to do with putting up a Perry. Oh, like Perry, like Corey Perry? Stars 1, says Zoe. Cake, devil, and smiling. Sarcasm. I messed up as well. Maybe it's me. Maybe it's my tablet. Good night, Russ, says Big Hog. Sarcasm. Well, I hope you hit 1,000 tonight. Everyone, let's the friends know. Thank you, Sarcasm. Russ never cheer for the Maple Leafs as a Canucks fan. Brutality Blood. Yeah, there's a good chance yeah, I know this. It's hard. Like if Toronto and Boston are playing, it's hard, right? Sarcasm. I don't know, but people tell me I'm a shower, not a grower. Oh, tripod, eh? Okay, let's have a look at the gifted stuff. The fan funding for the night. There was a whole bunch. Minor Dow gifted 1 6, 7, 8. 18 gifted memberships coming in from Minor Dow tonight. Holy cow, Minor Dow. Thank you very much for the 18 gifted memberships. And Paragraph Pro dropping 10 gifted memberships. And then I dropped a gifted membership. And then Big Mac put $1 in the swear jar and then gifted a membership. Great to see. Thank you, Minor Dow, Paragraph Pro, Big Mac for the donations tonight. And thank you to me for donating. Yeah, Dusty is a tripod. Not Corey Perry. Thanks, Russ, says Milosh. You're very welcome, Milosh. Perry is just a block punch. Ah, okay. The sun is a star. What if it went supernova? Well, we'd be all screwed. And we wouldn't know it went supernova for like 11 minutes, right? What is a tripod, says Big Hug. You got to watch Austin Powers 2 to find out. Dusty is a tripod. Don't let your thumb hang out. Yeah, you don't want your thumb... You should punch like this, right? If you hold your thumb like this, that's the safest way to punch, right? Because then you're protecting it. Big weenie hoggy. Oh, I see. Ah, paired. That was a shower, not a grower. Laugh out loud as I pat myself on the back. And so it's like Minor, and then Minor, I was like eggplant. Okay. So I don't know when we're going to be live next. Unfortunately, we're not going to be able to be live tomorrow for Game 7 between the Jets and the Blues. But as soon as that game is over and the schedules come out, I will make the announcement as to who we will be watching. I know for sure we'll be live on Wednesday. We're going to try and do a doubleheader on Wednesday for sure. But we'll see. We're going to try maybe to do Monday night because of the draft lottery. Everyone cross your fingers that we get the schedule as soon as possible. But yeah, thank you everyone for being here tonight. It's a lot of fun. Nice to meet all the new people. A Sarcasm, welcome back. Nice to see you guys coming out to support the channel. I very much appreciate it. Thank you very much for being here tonight. As I mentioned, we don't know when we're going to be live next. We're trying for Monday. So maybe Monday, Wednesday for sure, maybe Friday, but we'll have to wait and see what happens with the schedule when it comes out. So thank you everyone for being here. Thank you to Dustin for being here and helping us out, getting us all up to date on the Canucks. So make sure that you go and check out his Instagram. Make sure you hit the sub button. Make sure you hit the like button before you go because we're going to be live through the playoffs. Until next time, thank you very much, everyone, for being here. My name is Russell Holiday. This is Nothing is Perfect, and make sure that you make good choices.